Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Saturday. Glad you're with us. 3 big hours. Uh-oh. Just think of it as an eclipse. We've got 3 hours live from Los Angeles, and it is just always a pleasure to have you with us every time we get to be on air together. But we are really excited about today's show because we're going to feature some really, really special pieces. Of course, I did mention last night, actually, it was Thursday that we kicked off a very special Brazilian Paraíba. Was it Thursday, Wednesday, or Thursday? We had a very special Brazilian Paraíba, and today we get to bring you 2 more. It's our last 2, and so we're going to do those early, but not too early, because I know that, you know, sometimes it takes a minute or 2 for everybody to come on in. So we'll be doing those right at the bottom of the hour. So just 30 minutes from right now, we will see 2 different options. They're really similar. They're only 1 point difference. So I figured we put them up together. That way you find exactly what you're looking for in the mounting and in the style. But the price tags are going to be incredible. And I know there were a lot of you that missed out that first time, or if you just missed it entirely, well, this is a very special rare stone. So we're going to have that for you on the way. And again, 30 minutes from now. But also, I am thrilled to say that today we're going to bring out, it's our bestseller. It's our very best seller. And I'm proud to say it is my own design that I'm so proud of and so thrilled, because it's not only those of you that have loved the look, but you've loved the experience of owning this ring. It is called Lolo's Links, because we've done an original, and this was spawned from that because we wanted to create different styles and different sizes of this link design for you. Now, I know a lot of you are new since this was last on the air, so we are thrilled to bring it because it is our bestseller here, and we're so excited because this is that mid-size, but it's still, you know, it's got a lot of gold weight. You know how I like jewelry. I like a lot of gold, a lot of diamonds. This is your everyday wearable style, and it's also great for gifting because it's just iconic. I mean, it really is. So totally back, and I cannot believe that it's not going to be $4,000 or $5,000 given what gold and diamonds have been doing here. So we're looking forward to that one. So stick around. That'll be here at the top of next hour, and it is our last look at it as well, certainly at this price tag. So keep that in mind. And if you don't have one, or if you want to get a new gold color, today's your day. Plus, Tanzanites are here. Rubies are here. We've got specialty pieces. I've got still a couple pieces remaining from last night if you missed it or want to ask about pieces if you got to catch up this morning with last night's show. We've got a few pieces here, like the big pink diamond, the really, really special white diamond. I know I had some emails about it. Rita, I know. Happy anniversary, Rita. A little belated, but you're probably celebrating all weekend. So happy wedding anniversary. It was her 45th, you guys. So, you know, kudos to Rita and her husband for 45 years of marital bliss. So happy anniversary. We have that diamond ring is why I bring that up, because we have that beautiful 1carat01 GIA certified diamond. So that's here. Diamond bracelets, big yellow sapphire, you name it, we got it. And to that end, we would love to hear your requests as well if there's something you're looking for. And also, speaking of diamonds, if you don't want to quite go 1 carat, but you want a really beautiful VS diamond, we've got a 34 pointer in a rare cut we don't see very often. It's a marquise. So looking forward to sharing that with you. Kind of our take on an evil eye is coming up, but for my green-eyed gals, we got a beautiful emerald in evil eye style, and that's coming. And again, now 27 minutes till the Paraibas from Brazil come to play. So here we go. Take a look at our first item here today. That's going to be a beautiful blue zircon, the brightest of the bright, the electric blue. And remember, we've got a lot of one-onlys, so always helps. Oh, and from really quickly, anybody who's musically inclined, music lovers, musicians, singers, songwriters. Okay, maybe that's not everybody. Just a music lover or someone who's going to the concert, you know, this fall. We've got something in jewelry that's really for all of you. So, had a lot of jewelry for animal lovers. We want to get, you know, some really cool thematic pieces for you, and it's going to be affordable. So, just a heads up, all my musical gals or our instrument players, our piano players, whatever. We got something cool for you in jewelry. But here we are with item number 8393. So, this is a beautiful blue zircon, of course, always striking. To see those in the rounds like we're seeing here, it's always nice to see that. And you also have a bigger stone here. It's a carat 25. We had a really big cushion cut last night that you might remember. It was a cushion cut blue zircon that was really lovely. Well, it's a little bit smaller in the size, but really beautiful to get around to the zircon always. And then you've got the floral design as well. That's going to be 66 points in diamonds to go around it. And this is going to be all, look at that, the detail of how the petals overlap and just kind of bloom there around your zircon. Also keeping in mind 66 points. that is over 2/3 of a carat in your diamond weight, and we're so thrilled to bring it because it is a wild one. You can change the gold color if you want, so you could have yellow gold or rose gold. So think about how you'd like your floral presented, but here it is on the hand, and what is supposed to be a $29.99 deal is not going to be. So get ready, because we got a major value on this one, and it almost like has a fold-over design to the petals that kind of overlap over one another, which is why I showed you that side profile. But here it is from a different perspective on the hand, so you can see that again, that beautiful subtle turnover design that it's got, really replicating how florals grow in the wild. And it's not even $29.99. Huge value coming your way. It's not even, I thought we'd start this Saturday with something really, really special. Here it is. Here's how we go. Not even $2,000 or $19.99. This is a fabulous opportunity, and we'll make it $999 instead so that we can send that one flying out. And Zircon's a rarity, we know that. Always rare to see, really, really beautiful. And yeah, $9.99 gets it to you with all the diamond weight and changing the gold, and of course, getting you your size you need. Also, Savorite lovers, we got earrings for you in Savorites. They're wild. We've got some really pretty Savorite cushion cuts for you. They are really bright. It's always tough to match up those greens, whether it's Emerald Savorite, Mint Marilani. We got a lot of fabulous, fabulous stones here. So anyway, that's the Zircon. We'll give it 30 seconds. We're on our way. The big pink diamond from last night, that's here, the 26-pointer. But I've got a different one today. And just heads up, pink diamond collectors and lovers out there, we do have a pink diamond. It's one of our, I think it's actually, besides our 1 carat, it's the largest that we have, and it is a 43-pointer. So that is exciting, and it's new, and it's BS, and it's GI certified. So something to look forward to there. And welcome into Saturday. Get requests in. Also, I did bring out the smaller signet ring, because we're getting into that, maybe that season where we start thinking about gift giving. Not the major one with the 3 initials, but the single initial signet ring that is also here, which I think is even, I've done it often for gifting when I don't know somebody that well, because you don't need to know their full monogram with 3 initials. You only need to know 1. So that's a lot easier. It sounds weird, but it's true, right? It's, you know, just a last name, a first name, maybe just, you know, whatever it is. Maybe it's a new last name. So yeah, that's coming up too in the show, which is very, very affordable. Great way to get gold and kind of the hottest look going still. So let me know on the Zircon. Here are our earrings that I was just starting to mention. These are Savorites, and boy, are they just, I mean, that it's hard not to love that color. If you find that you're a little bit kind of like, I like emeralds, but they're a little kind of sometimes a little too included for me, because even the best emeralds are going to have, you know, some visible inclusions, right? Or you like some of those Russian demantoids, but they're really, you know, sometimes a little more pricey. And you want rarity and you want beauty. Well, this is it. It's all happening right here in Savorite, and it's item number 8363, and they are brand new, and they're a drop. So we're giving you a lot of extra, not just these beautiful, bright, just, you can almost feel like minty fresh, right? Just by looking at them, because they have that little bit of that, not Marilani mint quite, but just really not too dark. So many times the Savorites out of Kenya, they get so overly saturated, they get too dark into those dark greens. This is 120, actually, did I give you 8363? So that's the duplicate of the last. Yeah, that's the Zircon. Yeah, it's, wait a minute. Okay, hold on. 8363, 8393. Weird. Yeah, they're close, and the numbers are like just like upside down. This is 8363. Okay, I'm like looking, going, wait, 86. Okay, there we go. 8393, 8363. All right, this is 8363, and it's 1 carat 93, and it's 5 points in diamonds. So, okay, now that we got that sorted out, thought I was losing my mind for a minute. Thought if I'm not going to get item numbers right today. That's just the basics, right? Here's our carat, 93, almost a carat each in Savorites. Excuse me, but those should be immediately $5,000. They're not. Come on in. And this bright green, I'll tell you, we got that emerald and that Hivalai, but I'm thinking automatically now, thinking about Savorites next to my green-eyed beauties. What about that? Savorites being, you know, in earrings closer to the face, so really kind of almost parallel with the eyes. How beautiful that would be if you have, you know, green eyes, or if you like that bright green color that I think when they're that particular shade, they go with everything too. And there's a great value. There's only 1 pair. They're in the yellow. You don't need to keep them that way. You can choose white. You can choose rose. please, you know, the world is your oyster here, and not just with pearls, but with, you know, most everything we do here. So instead of our Savorites at $5,000, because they're almost 1 carat each, and that's where they should be, they're going to be a lot more affordable than that in a lever back. But the diamonds are like little spikes, which I always think gives it a little bit of an edge. And we're already busy on the phone lines, probably that blue zircon finding its home. Then we've got this fabulous garnet earring, which again, rarity in garnet. This is not your typical garnet. You can see we have 1 inch top to bottom in the actual drop, and they're not $5,000. They're so much more affordable than that. We're starting off Saturday right, and we're going to give you a huge value at $9.99 instead for nearly 1 carat. That's something wrong with that price tag, and I know it because I did it on purpose just to make sure they go here early on today. We are ready to help you own the most fabulous, the most rare, the most specialty. That is what we do. That is what we deliver. That is what we bring. Take a quick look at them on just so you can see what that's all about. Just to really see, let me just put my hand behind there so you can really see that color and just really see that beautiful bright, bright, bright green that they give you. And that's just, again, to give you an idea of the length there. And they're $999. Beautiful, beautiful bright green. Take a look at them up close and personal, and we get you a last call there. I mean, those should be, we've been clamoring for those just for the stones. I mean, when we see 1 carat Savorites in rings, just one, obviously in a ring, we see usually a $3,000, $4,000 price tag. To get 2 that look this, just again, sensational brilliance and bright color, perfect clarity. I mean, we're not seeing any inclusions, and that's not a stone that is usually inclusion free. And to get that pair for $9.99, we're trying it. If they seem too cheap, they are. Trust me, I just made it that way so we could really help you get a deal on a rare, rare stone. Do not let my price tag reflect the rarity or reflect your like, don't let it kind of change your thinking on Savorites, because you're right. It's a really, really rare stone. We very rarely see it. We love it. And hi, Andrea. Happy Saturday to you. Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, very nice. Well, thank you. Appreciate, I know we appreciate you right back. So thank you so much. And I'm glad you are loving your black diamond. Speaking of black diamonds, we actually have a really large black diamond. I have a 652 today in a bridge that's fabulous. So that's going to be here too. So if you want to be like Andrea, or actually I heard from Donna the other day, she got a black diamond. She loves it. So she got hers in rose gold. So yeah, there's a black diamond opportunity as well if you want to be part of the Black Diamond Club. All right, coming up, those are here. All right, let's keep on moving and show you something else. I'm going to show you the musical note. Because, okay, well, oh boy, I should have studied my musical vernacular. I don't know what this is called, treble clef maybe? Sorry guys, I'm not musically inclined. I love music, but I don't make it or play it. But I'll try to sing it every now and then. 8374 is coming up next. Let me know who's got the Savorite earrings, and check this out. It's a pendant. And you're gonna use the top of, for everybody who's saying how stupid I am, yeah, treble clef, is that it? It's item number 8374. Okay, I'm gonna have to look it up. It's 28 points in diamonds. We know this style, and yes, you're seeing it sideways, but don't worry, you're actually gonna see it upright, because this has got some really distinctive kind of design to it where you can tell this is complicated. I talk about this a lot. Sometimes when you get into really unusual types of looks or specific motifs in jewelry, you're working with gold and diamonds, and metal is, you know, as malleable it is as a certain melt point, it's not always something that can be easy to really appreciate the beauty of this. It's all 14. Now I actually have yellow gold, and I can do rose gold. I've got the yellow gold actually right here to show you. So let me go ahead and pop that in, because there it is in the yellow, and a couple of bezel set diamonds there, but the rest really beautifully intertwining. And then you've got that pave work, and it is so beautiful. So I think for anybody who's musically inclined, if that's going to be somebody, you know, on your list for gift giving, if that's somebody who's, you know, on their way to a career in something in music, what a wonderful career that would be. This is 28 points in diamonds to really celebrate that in a pendant, where you're going to use the top ribbon there, if you will, to use that as your bail. Slip your chain, whatever chain it is. I mean, you could even put our, you know, herringbone we had last week through that. You could put a big diamonds by the yard through that. Really your basic chains as well. But here's the length. We'll go up and down here, and then we'll show you our Savorite earrings spoken for, perhaps, maybe. Look at that. See how perfectly distinctive you can tell. This is really complicated to do oftentimes in jewelry when you're trying to come up with a very distinctive theme and design and still have it really show up for that. And there you can see 1 inch top to bottom. This is the yellow gold. I'll show it from a distance away. And it's 28 points and it's not even $9.99. This is so pretty. And it looks like more diamond weight. And I think that's a function of the pave that gets, you know, smaller and larger as the highs and lows of that design happen. And then here it is from a distance so you can see it this way, just to really give you just another size perspective on it, or, you know, just kind of really, you know, a feel for what that's all about. But at $9.99, that's great. At $8.99 is better. At $7.99, I'm already thinking, yes, if you're a music lover, or you're going to that concert, or you go to the Philharmonic, or you hang out, you know, in a musical crowd, or if it's just something you love and appreciate and enjoy. There are so many reasons that I think this would be something for you or for a gift recipient as well. But if that's the case, we got to make it a lot better giftable price tag than even $7.99. So that's the yellow gold. I'll go ahead and show you that up close, and then we'll switch it out for the white gold here. That's the other direction there. And then I've got the white gold here for you, just so you can see the difference in how our white diamonds show up in either metal if you're not super familiar. But let's get rid of $7.99, $6.99, and $5.99 and make it even more affordable. And I love this. Or think about, again, somebody who's got aspirations of having a career. If it's the younger gals, right? What a beautiful way. And pendants are something that we wear closest to the heart. So this is where, if you feel like you have music in your heart, right? And it's part of, you know, your really, again, I think we all can appreciate music and we understand its power and its beauty to really, you know, take us back or change our moods or, you know, rev us up. I mean, music is so powerful in all of our lives. This has got to be something that I think a lot of you are going to enjoy, and we'll make it $499 instead. And then Joyce, you had a question, or you have one of these. What color? White gold going out. I love it. Thank you so much. Now, do we want to get into why they're, I would love to know, like, do we have any concert pianists with us? Do we have any violinists? Are we just, again, music lovers? Do we have somebody who we know who is just starting out and she's taking her piano lessons? And I took them when I was little, didn't we all, right? And whether you stuck with it or not, or if you just got to Mary Had a Little Lamb and that's where your career ended, like myself, hot cross buns too. I mean, I could do hot cross buns on the clarinet and Mary Had a Little Lamb on the piano. Maybe a little chopsticks every now and then, right? But here we are these days. My chopsticks only come out when I'm eating out at sushi, right? So that's when the chopsticks hang out, which hasn't been often, I will tell you. But $4.99 is what gets you a beautiful personality piece done in the right way with gold and diamonds, and we'll give it 60 seconds. It's very popular. Jess, do you have a treble clef as well? Wonderful. We've got another one going out. We'll see what color. And I don't have the rose here to show you, unfortunately, but I do have it available. And then also, are you guys getting ready for Lola's Lings? Yay, it's returned. I know it's not here very often, and we always have to make sure we have some in stock before we show it. Otherwise, you know, they're all custom made, and so it's got to be, you know, usually a little bit of a wait, but we've got a lot of them ready to go. So that's the beautiful part of it. And let me show the white gold on the neckline as well, if I may. And remember, nice size bail. So you're really working it with, boy, I like that white gold too. I mean, I always recommend when we do diamonds, if you're not sure where to go, you go with the white gold because it really allows our white diamonds to be the star and really show up and show off. So that's only, you want to see against a darker background? I mean, look at this. That is so beautiful. It's got some size to it. So $499 gets it to you. Look at this bail, great size bail. I mean, probably 5 or 6 millimeters at least on that bail. And you can see there how it's kind of woven and threaded through. It's kind of this unique wraparound design. We have never brought anything like this. I've never had in all my years anything really musical like this. So I'm excited about it. We have a ballet dancer and a pendant brooch. We do have a ballet dancer with a morganite, and the morganite is a trillion and it's her skirt. Just if anybody's, you know, thinking, oh, if only she had something that was ballet related. I do have a ballet dancer, and it is a brooch, and it is morganite and diamonds, and it's really pretty. So let me know if you ever want to see that. But let's get going. We got our treble clefs here, 1 inch in size, and $4.99 is your price tag. Let us know that's brand new. I love having that here for you. We're only about 10 minutes away from our 2 Brazilian Paraibas, the 2 new ones coming out to play, and also, again, museum all throughout the day. You know what's also interesting if you missed this? I bring this back because there's such a popularity to it, and much like my Lola's Links collection, it's really where it's not only just the love of seeing it from a distance and seeing it on camera, but then when you get it and you love it, and I hear so much feedback from so many of you, hundreds of you a day, I gotta tell you, This necklace that I only debuted a few weeks ago has been so popular by those who got it, those who purchased it. And it's still, I've heard exactly what I said on camera, which is that these necklaces look like, for the world, they look like they have diamonds. They really do. And even in person, you have echoed the same thing. I have had countless emails about this necklace from people who already have it. They picked it up, they got it in person, and so I wanted to bring it back since we only have a few left. And it really is stunning. You're going to choose your length. We have 3 lengths available for you, and it's also easy because we have longer lengths, so you can always, if you never want to deal with a clasp, even though they have them, you can just pop it over your head because we have a 30-inch, and then we have a 22-inch, and we also have an 18-inch, so you can do whatever you want. Or maybe if you're loving it already and you want to come back and get another length so you can start layering them. This is truly, if I didn't tell you otherwise, you would say, oh, look, a new DBTY. It's a new Diamonds by the Yard style, but actually it is a concept. Leave it to the Italians. They come up with these great ideas where I'm going to show it to you first on the hand. Then you're going to see it up close, because what really is the secret here is this technology and really this creative way that they have created gold in 2 tones, so yellow and white gold, because the white gold, the way it's actually set and crafted is meant to look, and it does for all the world, because you guys have said so, like it's diamonds. You don't need to take my word for it anymore. I'm going to start here on the hand because you have to see this, the way this looks, and yet we don't really do too many of our DBTYs that have the stations closer together like this. Well, it's item number, let me grab it because I think we have, same item number for all the different lengths. So 8253 is the item number, but you're actually, I really can't wait to show it to you up close, because really, it's just, again, it's almost like telling you or letting you in on the secret here, because it is so, so well done. And what is also a bigger, you're going to see it's like a stacked bead in the white gold. And what that does is really mimic some big diamonds. Because even Diamonds by the Yard, when they're bezel set, it's a smaller diamond that's got then the bezel around it that makes it look bigger. Well, this is really calling it Gold by the Yard, sort of, because it's got this amazing kind of like, it's like a diamond dupe in a way, which I never like that word, but you know what it means, right? Kind of the look-alike too. But do you see what's actually happening? I might as well set it down here. It's actually like layered. Think of it almost like an oblong oval-shaped bead, but I'm actually spinning it right now. But it never changes because there's no wrong way. This is what I love. There's no back side. There's no front side. It's all the way around, and you see it's got these yellow gold end caps, but then it's actually, think of it like a scalloped, layered, almost like you would do if you were making a French pastry, and you had this beautiful, just light, fluffy, airy layers of like, you know, like a phyllo dough if you were a baker, and you would just layer that and layer that and layer that like a croissant is made, and you have that kind of look in the way this is white gold that you see as it moves even a little bit. Each and every groove, each and every layer just gives you that reflection of the gold here, and that's what it looks like. So as it spins, which I'm going to show you here, even against the wheel, now you can really see it roll, and you'll notice how that's why you're getting this bright flash of white gold reflection, which looks then like diamonds. Again, 18 inches, 22 inches, and 30. Boy, we don't see many 30-inch necklaces, and yet it's made in Italy, as you see. It's got the lobster claw clasp so that if you are getting that 30-inch, you can actually have a lot of fun layering it. You know, maybe you want to do the double it up, wear a choker in a longer length, but look at this, all the way around. It's never going to stop. This is the clasp in the back. We show you there, and you can see how that design carries on through, and then you've got your plaque that says made in Italy, and you've got your beautiful lobster claw, and this is the 30-inch, so you can really have some fun layering it, but it's beautiful. And then I'll show it against my neckline, and you'll see it even from a distance, but that's where it becomes more powerful. The price tags are incredible because no matter what, you're not even paying $1,000. And when we do Diamonds by the Yard, they are more, right? Because we talk about, especially in a length like this, but this is what I think is the most impactful look, is when you see it, whether it's against a skin tone, whether it's against fabric or color, you see here that it's got that look like it is diamonds, yet there's no, even a Diamonds by the Yard with bezel sets are gonna flip and turn, and you know, that's part of the nature of the design, but look at how when this, first of all the way around, which is why I've got the longer length here, because I'm really tempted to just put like, you know, layer it up, so you have the choker length here, and then you've got that longer length as well around the neckline. That's where you can play. But the 30-inch alone is the most expensive, and yet it's not $1,000. This is the 30-inch. Also great if you want to just throw it on over your head, as opposed to, let's say, fiddling with a clasp. As easy as the lobster claw is right there, you've got a really sensational way you can just put it on over your head, and then boom, you're done just like that. So there you have, again, ready to wear it, and then you've got that beautiful look there. But as it moves, you really see the shine. But again, as we go back up close and look at this layered effect, for the folks that have purchased it and received it already, they're mesmerized by it too. And they've seen it in person, and they've worn it, and they've said, you know what, that really does look like diamonds, and yet it's not even going to be $500 for the 30-inch. So if you'd like it, call us. These also make great gift ideas. So if you know you've kind of like approved it on your own, and now you're thinking, yep, my best friend in the world would love it, my sister would love it, my daughter would love it, that is a really, really good idea. Take a look again. I love that we have the different lengths, but it's only $499 for a 30-inch length. If you want the 22-inch length, which obviously is still going to give you that extra length more than we normally see in a necklace or a DBTY, we are going to give the 22-inch away at $449. And then you also have, of course, our most affordable would be the 18-inch, and it's only $399 for the 18-inch. So you have choices, and you can see here, here's my 18-inch for you. There again, you see those station styles go all the way around. It's one of those perfect examples of prettier in person than even television can show you. And it's good for everybody, because that's why the look of diamonds, but without being as dressy, without being, if you want to get somebody started, maybe she's younger and she's getting started with her fine jewelry collection, this is a really classic timeless style. Anybody could wear it. I love that for, you know, under $400 or under $500. I love that everything's under $5, even for 30 inches of made in Italy gold. And you've got two-tone, which I love, because I'm always, you know, one who kind of likes to match. But if you have an everyday style necklace like this isn't it nice to know that it's going to match with everything you wear? If you're going white gold on the rings, if you're going yellow gold on the rings, you always have something that's perfect. And you see how, because I just kind of move it a little bit, because, you know, when we're moving, our necklaces move with us, and they move a little bit to, you know, side to side. They move a little bit just as far as that movement. And you can see even the chain itself is done with a really nice gauge. It's got a little heavier chain than we normally see even with our DBTYs. And you can see there the gold chain, meaning that yellow gold portion, that's going to sparkle on its own. So let's give it 60 seconds. Just wanted to bring that back. We got a few more in because it was so popular, and give you another chance to pick it up. Yes. 30-inch going out. And remember, that gives you the most versatility, because you can wear it all in one length as I'm doing, or you can actually use that clasp, open it up, and then layer it up a little bit more if you want to do that. So $499 for the 30. It's only $449 for the 22, and it's only $399 for the 18-inch, which is just really stunning. And you can see as I'm moving here, just the sparkle and beauty of it, and really truly try it, because you're going to be glad you did. It's really special, and we're so thrilled to bring it to you. And yet light as a feather, everyday wearable, no doubt about that, and just really well done. So continue to call on those. We've got about 45 seconds left. And again, our all prices are $500 or less. So the 30 inches $499, 22, which we rarely offer. If you have been wanting, and I know I've seen that request many times, and we don't do our DBTYs in a 22-inch. So if you wanted that look in that longer length, longest I have is 20, right? Usually they're 16, 17, 18, and then we have a different version that goes 18, 19, 20, but that's where they top out. So if you want to go a longer length, like 22, with a Diamonds by the Yard look, this is the way to do it. No diamonds in it, but it sure looks like there are. And you see right there, even when I try to hold it still, you still actually get sparkle from your piece. And those look like really big diamonds. So try it out. I think you're going to love it. And then if you still already have a DBTY, you can layer it up with that. So it's really beautiful. Try it. It is just, again, it's low approved. All right, top of the hour, or bottom of the hour is almost here. We got those Brazilian Paraibas. Keep calling if you'd like the necklace. And again, 18, 22, or 30, all under $500. And then we get the 18-inch under a $400 price tag. Certainly is spectacular that way. So I really love that one. I think you'll like it too. And we're going to get into a little bit of a specialty look here. We've got, again, Brazilian Paraibas coming up in 2 minutes. We've got that top of the hour return of Lolo's Links that is here. It'll be your last time seeing it, which is kind of sad, but hey, you know, all good things must come to an end, as they say. So it'll be our last time with that one. Also, it's going to be a great look at our monogram signet ring, our single letter, which is really beautiful script for you, and some pink diamonds as well. All right, so last call on that necklace. That's the close-up for you, so you can see why it's doing what it's doing and how it moves, and why each little kind of like a fold over, kind of like a layered disc is done in that two-tone gold. They are lovely. I think our Savorite earrings are still here if you'd like them too. Keep that in mind. Savorite earrings, I think they're still hanging out. Look at those, how pretty they are. So check those out. And again, those were here for $9.99. I still would have a hard time believing those are even here. Treble clef still available as well in white, yellow, or rose. This necklace is as it is. Every single necklace here is going to be the two-tone. And we have our blue zircon, the floral ring that we started with, for $9.99. So let's get into it. Let's talk Brazilian Paraibas. We're close enough to the bottom of the hour where it's time to get into a little Brazilian Paraiba action. And I have my final two. We had 3 all together. One was here on Thursday, gone in a flash. Now we're going to bring you our last 2. And I thought, well, let's bring them together so you know immediately which one is for you. You know which one is going to work. They're very similar in that, guess what we've done? Just like the first one I brought you, we are going to incorporate pink diamonds into the Brazilian Paraibas. But you're going to find, if you're going, Paraiba, I've seen that before. This is the original source ever. This is for what it's named. This is the namesake stone. Just like, and we do things like we pay homage to Tanzania as the only Tanzanite source in the world. Well, this is paying homage dearly, but we went ahead and adapted the name, even for the later discoveries in Mozambique and Nigeria, but this is the Brazilian stone, and you're gonna see, obviously Brazil, we know it for a gem, kind of like, if you ask me, it's the gem capital of the world as far as really just having produced some of the best in gems and a lot of different varieties. But this was that discovery in 1989, and that beautiful, again, kind of shocker. It was like a little bit of a shocker discovery because we knew what tourmalines were. We knew they came from all over the world, but we had never seen a color like this until that Brazilian mine was unveiled, essentially. It was a very short-lived mining process, and it was in the state of Paraiba, Brazil. So that was adapted as the specific name for any tourmaline stone that has a copper and manganese content. And now since then, the evolution has happened where we really see it really specifically used for the blues, the greens, the blue-greens, and the purples. And because the truth is, in Nigeria, there were some pinks found, there were some orange stamp found, some yellows as well. And this is really the OG. This Brazilian material is just stunning. Now, the catch was, there wasn't a lot of larger crystal sizes that were discovered. So when you see Brazilian Paraibas, they are typically on the smaller size. If you're looking for a bigger Paraiba, my largest here is a 543 out of Mozambique. It's here in front of me. We can show that to you. If you want a Brazilian stone, though, these are my 2. It's the only 2 we have. The last time prior to Thursday when I had a Brazilian stone here at TVON, it was about $10,000. It wasn't much bigger. It was gone immediately. I'm going to show you both because they're going to end up being 1 point difference in the centers. They're similar mountings, but not exactly the same. So I want you to see both at the same time. That way you choose which one is best for you. But rest assured they're going to fly because they don't stick around. It's rare, rare, rare. They've been mined out since shortly after their discovery in '89. It's still a young gem, but remember, all of it's mined out. So that original discovery in Brazil, mined out. They found some in Africa and Mozambique and Nigeria. They're mined out. This is your time right now to get a true honest to goodness, and you're going to see the difference. It's not like you have to take my word for it. This is truly, you're going to see. And I'll show you even a 534 next to it. And can you imagine this? This Brazilian material makes all the other neon Paraiba from Africa look dull. So get ready. Brace yourselves if you are new to this Brazilian Paraiba because it is neon to the max. And there's my first one. Whew, I know, right? It just is totally different. And that is what makes it like a true gem collector knows. And now I'm just going to zoom back a bit because I want to put up the other option as well so you can see each one and choose, well, which one do you like? They're both elongated ovals. We both have, well, they both have pink diamonds and white diamonds together. So maybe it just comes down to the stone that's speaking to you. Maybe it's about the mounting that you prefer, but the price will be, well, let's just put this out here. The price is going to be the same. I'm going to make the price identical. And you know why? That way you're not choosing based on the price tag. Also, you know, if you like the price on one, you're going to like the price on the other. We don't want to make this about the price. It is so limited to have anything like this ever that I want to make sure we are committed to value even on the rare stones, even when they should never be marked down like we do. That's what we do. We bring them to you at the best value. It's so important to us. And this is where I would really, really, really hurry on the phone lines because if you think you can wait, I know we had a lot of people doing that on Thursday evening when I had my other one, and a lot of people waited till they saw the price to call, and then guess what happened? Yeah, it was long gone to the caller that was already on the phone line. So feel free to call us. Let me start with an item number on the left side. It's 8400. That'll be, and we'll build some, graphics and then let your operator know immediately which one you're thinking about. And then hopefully, if you don't get the first choice, you can grab the second because they're very, very similar. But we have, first of all, on the left side, that's a 23-point oval, 5 points in pink diamonds, and 69 points in white diamonds. That's where we begin. Right over here, that's going to be your 23-pointer. That has the difference being one pink diamond halo, then the rest is white. Over here, 8383, it's a 24-pointer. 1 point larger. The difference in the design is pink diamonds first, then another pink diamond halo on the outside. That'll be a boost of 45 points in pink diamonds. So you're going from 5 to 45. And then you have 48 points in white diamonds here. So let's go over 83 once again for you. And it's a 24-pointer, 1 point bigger than the 23-pointer. This is the 23, this is the 24, if that makes a difference. It is pink diamonds at 45 and 48 points in the white diamonds. So it does give you the diamond weight. We're going to be right at basically 89 points, and so really close, right? The other one, total diamond weight, 74 points right over here. It's just about what design you like better. Do you maybe want a split shank or a standard shank? That's probably what you're looking at here. Either way, it's a triple halo, right? Just a little different way the halos are actually achieved. We have an incredible value on your choice of. Obviously, they're one of a kinds, don't have anything more. This is it. This is the Brazilian Paraiba collection. This is it. There were 3 total stones. We rushed to get them into jewelry for you, custom made these designs around them, gave you everything you were looking at. And how about this? Which one do you like? Do we have any callers yet thinking about either of our Brazilian Paraibas? Oh, what were they looking for, Joyce? Which one? From last night? We probably have something quite like it in an oval in the signature mount. The smaller one? Yeah, I think we have something like that. Okay. Nobody's on the Brazilian Paraibas yet. I talked about them last night. I told you there'd be a couple more. We've got them here. Call me early. Let's wait till we have callers on the lines ready to go because they're very affordable. I know I said $10,000 on the previous one we had, not Thursday, but the last time I had a Brazilian Paraiba prior to that. This is such an important moment here and really is a piece of history because it's like getting the original. It's like, I always liken it to fashion because I'm such a fashion kind of person, and I think about when designers who are really well known and a certain creative director takes over a design house and then they kind of have the icon and other people have taken over since, but nothing really rivaled that original designer who did those wild things, who had those special pieces, who now, again, even if it's 20, 30, 40 years later after the fact, they're more valuable now because they were limited edition and they were from that designer. Well, it's like this is the original. I mean, Mother Nature's the designer. I can't take credit for it, but it's really about this was limited from Brazil, so tiny. I mean, we're talking about a tiny yield. That's why you rarely see them out there. We bring you every kind of rare stone under the sun. We hardly ever see them. I think this would now be my 5th and 6th I've ever had here in 6 years at TVON. Forget about overall 21 years. I'm trying to think. I don't even think I've had 10 Brazilian Paraibas ever. It's really just about rarity from the original source, the source for which it's named. This stone that is all mined out completely worldwide. There were only 3 sources, but still worldwide. This is it. And you are getting the original, the first discovery, the one that made the waves, because everybody was wondering, why is it giving this color? Why does it even look so different from, we've seen green tourmalines, we've seen blue tourmalines, indicolites, green tourmalines, verdolites. Why does that look so different? They did all the testing. Now remember, it was flying just because it looked good. But then when they discovered what it actually was, the chemical makeups that made it the way, this stark, bright, ultra neon color, that's when we realized something special. And then who knew there'd be so little of it to go around for all of us? That is why it's a true collector stone. Again, you're going back to the late 80s, early 90s when this was actually mined, and then it was shortly gone. And you never know. When a mine is discovered, that's a big deal, but you never know. Is it going to be around forever? Is it going to be around 6 months? You don't know. And that's where, again, people were selling this, of course, when it first got in the industry for, you know, just $2,000 or $3,000 a carat. And now look where it's at. And the Mozambique material, we see 60, 70,000 a carat for, you know, 2-carat stones. Well, Brazilian's even more rare, even when it's not as large, because of this color. Let me know which one you like. Either way you want to go, we'll give you one quick shot. We've now got 4 callers on the line and people waiting in queue. So I think we're ready. Do you have a preference already? 24 pointer, yeah. Oh boy, if we had a 24 karat Paraiba, then I would just, we could shut the place down right now, right? And just open up a museum right here, right now. Look at this. 24 pointers over here. That's the one that's already being spied by a couple of you. Let's start by trying that on, and then we're going to show you the other one with that split shank. Here it is. There's the 24 pointer. Look at that glow from a distance. Watch if I block the light. It gets darker in the environment, but not the stone. It is so fabulous. And you know what? Either way you want to go, $99.99 they're supposed to be. I promised you a value. This is why we're here, to bring you those rare, those exclusive. And for everybody who's just not shopping, but you're just looking, please, please understand what a rarity this is. What a privilege this is just to see them. For those of you that are real gem people, you're probably taking a screenshot right now, taking your phone out, you know, snapping a picture of your television because you want to see or want to remember these by, and knowing that this is a completely different color than any of the Africana material gives us. It is not going to be $9,999. There's something about Brazil. Something about Brazil that just produces beauty in the gem world like very few places on earth. And we're going to do less than even half of this. It's not even $4,999. Totally your choice. This is everything we have. We brought them both out. I always like to do that if we can. Show you your options. Collectors, get on those phones. And they're not going to be $49. Or 48 or 47. And look at this, we've added this. I know it's just all the attention's about the Brazilian Paraiba, but to add pink and white diamonds around them is so special as well. They're not even 4,500 or 44 or 43 or 42. This is just rarity beyond. We're gonna make them $39.99 a piece. Whichever one you prefer, it is time to dial, and let me know which one you want, left or right. 23 pointer on the left, 24 pointer on the right, pink and white diamonds everywhere else, all the way around your hand. It looks fabulous. So $39.99 for collectors stones, no doubt about it. And that's all we've got. There's nothing in a vault somewhere. There's nothing on loan right now at a museum that we have in Brazilian. We have a Mozambique stone that's 16 carats, that's GIA certified. It's on loan at a museum. But nothing else in Brazilian material. So just 30 seconds, just wanted to share those with you. All right, coming up next, we're going to be on our way. Still have a lot of diamond necklaces going out the door. Also, yes, we do. A lot of diamond necklaces. Well, diamond necklace, the diamond look. There I go. The look of diamond necklaces, right? But in that solid 2-tone gold from Italy. We also have a great ring. And oh, top of the hour is going to be that Lolo's Links return. And then how about, did we find something for Jenny? This might be perfect. All right, so Jenny, we've got a round blue sapphire right here, right now for you. It's item number 7332. So she missed out on the one from last evening. So here's another option we have. Oh, that's a good markdown too. And unheated as well, but it's that same color we saw, which is that rich, saturated, bright, bright blue, royal blue, as a matter of fact, in around. And then there's the one, oh no, that's not what I was thinking of. What do we need?
Oh, that's for Lynn.
This exact ring?
No, she wants a
1 to 1.5. You got it, Lynn. Coming up. So Jenny first, then Lynn, and then the Brazilian Paraibas are here. How about this? Oh, let me just come in a little bit closer here and show you that that is a 162 round. That's going to take it a little larger, I think, if my memory serves me correctly, than last night's, but it does also have a bridge mounting with 99 points in diamonds. It is unheated. Yay! We got an unheated royal blue here for you. And what I love is when it's set up above diamonds, you see even, this is where it's not too dark, and you know that because look at how you can see through it from the sides and see that brilliance and that sparkle through even the sides. It's never waning in the color overall. It's saturated through and through, but you got that really cool way that, yep, you see the diamonds sparkling and twinkling right from underneath. And thanks, Jenny, for the request. This one has got, you know what, and I know she's trying to be closer to where we had last night. This has got a little bit, just again, bigger stone, and that really matters when you've got an unheated sapphire of this color. Here's what it looks like on, and you've got a nice wider band, so it really sits beautifully on the hand. It feels great. You got a lot of gold weight, but it's from 15,000. It went to $39.99. We're going to get it lower than that. Even $29.99 might still be a little bit higher end. So what we'll do is make it $2,299 instead. And you can always change that to yellow if you'd like. or rose for that matter. I would probably stay with the white or the yellow with the blue sapphire, that color being where it is, but it's only $2,299, and hopefully that works for her. I wanted to think maybe, you know what, maybe it's gone, but we had a signature mounting with a blue sapphire similar to last night as well, but that's really a fabulous look in the bridge. So there it is, and then we've got Lynn's request coming up. Got a Paraiba from Mozambique that actually is very close to what she's looking for. It's about 1.5 carats. So we'll have that next, and let me know what you think, Jenny, on that one. And then of course I'm open to the first caller who says yes, and then we'll show Lynn her Paraiba. If you want to go a little larger, I certainly won't have a Brazilian that's 1.5 carats. So we are going to show you the carat 41 that we're really looking forward to, and then good job on the request, because we'd love to hear more of those. Keep those coming. We got a lot of pieces planned, but we can always bring you what you need right in between, weave it right into our selection. How's that working for Jenny? Available at the moment. All right, coming up, let me know if you have any questions. This is the way around it too. You can see it's got, that's where we're talking substantial in the gold. Finished on the inside. You can see how wide the band is through the back. Recommend going up a half size on this one just for that, you know, true to size fit, because it is wider, and that'll be $22.99 on our bright, bright royal blue. So there you have it. And then we've got a Paraiba coming up for Lynn, because Lynn, I do have that 543, but that was going to be in that $14,000 range. Let me bring you something else that's not going to be quite as pricey, but wow, does it give you, boy, I still got a fingerprint on. I've been polishing it over here for 2 minutes, but let's see if we can get you a better look at this wide band of mirror finished gold you have with that carat 41 Paraiba. 5236 is the number here, and keep calling on the Brazilian stones. I guess this also allows us to give you an idea if you're going, I don't get it. What's the difference? Well, take a look. Here's the difference in the Paraibas. And this is a very bright stone out of Mozambique that we just set down, but do you see the difference there? So there's a very distinctive color difference, and it's just a much more saturated. This is why I've always said, when we see any stones out of even African material that looks like that, get it, because when it gets close to that Brazilian look, boy, do they skyrocket. This is that 141 though, so we're going up in size, giving also the halo with diamonds around the center, but also bigger diamonds burnished on the sides of the gold, which really means they're set into the gold, and you've got this choice of a gold color, so you can choose white, yellow, or rose. We love our Paraibas in the white gold. Generally, that's how we see them. 55 points is your total diamond weight. Only one though, because all of our Paraibas are one of a kinds, no matter what. It just is, especially when you get the bigger sizes, right? They're all very distinctive, and it's almost like opals where they're all a unique color. You're not going to really find two that are identical in their color clarity. Here's what it looks like on. So you can see definitely a more of a cigar band style, but you know, really kind of rounded on the edges here, so it's comfortable. This is not going to be an uncomfortable band for being as wide. We're very, very careful about bringing you designs that no matter what, it's still got to be comfortable for you. And this is going to be, well, our 141 here, blow it out. We'll do that for just, you know what, it's been $25,000, and I'm not kidding. I'm going to grab the bag here and show you while I put it on my hand here and show you this. This is the ring at $25,605. And notice there's nothing else. So we've got an important moment here to take it way, way down. Lynn, let me know if you like it. Otherwise, we'll open it up to a first caller scenario. But I'm going to get this one so far under $5,000. When was the last time you saved 20 grand on anything? We're going to get under 5, under 4, under $39.99. Tougher to get because we don't have a lot in the 1.5 carat range. They're usually a carat or under. Or, well, most of our 2 carats are gone as well now. Leaves me with the 543 and a 141, and then the Brazilian stones. I'll make this $35.99 first caller. And what a beauty to get all that gold too. I mean, we've really elevated the stone by adding a lot of gold and bigger diamonds individually. So a huge value all the way around at $3,599. And look at how bright. Watch this. We'll do the trick here. We'll just block the light, and you can see how that stone is still electrified. Still got a nice saturation of color, and still showing you that clarity as well, because that is the tougher thing to get in Paraiba. Tougher to get clarity like that. You've got it here. Really beautiful to get a bold style. It's almost like the bold platform of gold gives you more of a jumping off point for the stone. Almost makes the stone look even larger as well, because it's on this larger, wider bed of gold, right? So a beautiful way to go. Lynn, let us know what you think. And we have, okay, Brazilian Paraibas. Oh, still have the 1 carat of 1 GI certified diamond here. And Is that Lynn, or we haven't heard? No. Okay, so we'll hopefully hear from Lynn. It's her request. See what she thinks. Sounds like that one's going to be available for you, and we are just about 10 minutes away from the top of the hour. Almost. It took over even our Wonder Ring. That's the bestseller a few months ago. So what a really, again, nice way to recap it here for anybody who's new or wants to do some gift giving or some shopping. Anybody thinking about Brazilian Paraibas? Let me know if you want one of those Brazilian Paraibas. And then coming up, maybe a little preview of that 43-point pink right there. That's new. That's new, that's new, that's new, that's new. And that's VSGIE certified too. So that's good. And then we've got another really cool special here on a big diamond ring. But it's not going to be like the big diamond ring. That's got to be the, wedding set, wedding ring, all that. We got something really important. Now, Lynn, I'll just show you this too. This one I have up here. I know it's not quite 1.5 carats, but it may be something that you like just the same or maybe even more. So I'll just pop that in because that's another option for you. And that's going to be, item number is 2831. This is a Paraiba and a bridge. It's a 44-pointer. So might as well go through just what I have. We have the 543, but that gets up to 14,000. So let's talk about a little more affordability here for you. And that will be our 44-point oval, and then it's in the bridge. 82 points in the diamond weight to the bridge mounting. And if you would like to, again, change the gold color, I'll tell you what we'll do. Put it on the auction block. Why not? This is what's so difficult with Paraiba. You just saw some 23-pointers and 24-pointers. They were $4,000. Here's a 40-pointer. Well, it's supposed to be $59.99. We just did a blowout on a carat 41. Let's do a blowout here, but you're going to price it. I'm going to do $1,500 to open, and we'll start an auction on it. Take a look at it. Why not? Paraiba at every price range today. Yes.
Jenny's sister will take over
Her sister? I love it. Thank you. Do we have a name for Jenny's sister to say thank you? Well done. Thank you on the Sapphire. That's always fun when we can find the great piece that's perfect. Yes. Which one? The big one that we just had? Because we had some Brazilian stones. Here's the other. There's the 141. Bigger and a little brighter color. So that is 5236. Yes. Yes, absolutely. It's a wide band. What we do is we leave it open behind the stone so we don't detract from the clarity. It's a big deal to get clarity in Paraiba, so we don't want you to see like grid work in the undergallery, because then you'd go, oh, it's included. Part of the fun is it's not. Yes. No way. Oh my goodness. Should we let her talk to our Ping today? I love that. Oh my, it's the best name ever. You can't say Ping without being happy. Maybe it's because Ping is such a great gal, too. She just is such a good energy. I love her. We've been working together. She was one of the first people I've ever met in the business. I probably known Ping. I have known Ping before, even Jessica and even Tony. I've known Ping for longer because Ping and I worked at a downtown Los Angeles manufacturing facility that produced, at the time, they produced for all the big networks, you know, the ones that are 24 hours a day, that they don't do jewelry much anymore at those networks, unfortunately. But yeah, the big manufacturer that then I came on board because we started a little network. And that's where I met Ping. That was like the year 2001. So yeah, we're still working together today. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's not a fly-by-night business if you do it right, you know, and the good people stick around. So we're very proud of that. But that's going to be, does that help, Antonio, or you want to see it all by itself? That's the, oh, a big delay. I totally get it. Yeah. Maybe she's watching online. 5236, once again on this one. Helping everybody out here, just, you know, making sure you get the right piece and we answer all your questions, because these are significant. You know, it's not like you're going to say, yeah, every year I'm going to get a Paraiba, or yeah, I'm going to have a bunch of them, right? It's not that kind of stone. So we want to make sure you get the perfect piece, the right piece, and that really is one of the few ways that we have that size for you. Then we can always return back to that bridge, the smaller stone in the bridge, which we would look for a $1,500 open, but it didn't look like we had that. So we'll keep on cruising through. But again, let us know what you'd like to see, because we hooked Jenny and Jinping up. And we we've got now, I don't know if you're talking to Lynn, Antonio, but hope so, or hope we've heard from her, just to give her, oh, she's still, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You know, one of the great things I think that I recommend sometimes, because I do a lot of, when I listen to apps that have radio broadcasts on, you know, my commute in, Sometimes you have to refresh. They just naturally back up a little bit. I don't know, technology, as amazing as it is, seems to sometimes refresh helps if you're watching us online, YouTube or TVON.com or even Facebook. Sometimes a little click on refresh can kind of catch you right up to where we are. Because do you ever do that sometimes where or I'll pause a game and then I'll forget that I paused the game and I think I'm watching it live, but I'm actually 2 minutes behind. So I'm getting alerts on my phone that someone hit a home run and I'm like, really? So this one's gone. Congratulations. And then let me know, Antonio, if it was Lynn by chance. And then here's that 44-pointer, which is item number 2831. So that'll be $1,500 to open if you'd like that 44-pointer with nearly 82 points in diamonds there. All right, so yeah, always for my online viewers, we love you for going that extra mile and watching us online. Just sometimes click refresh. Refresh sometimes helps, kind of catches you up, because if you've been watching a while, sometimes it lags, you know, and it gets backed up. I don't know why, but that's how, I don't ask me the ins and outs of technology. But ask me anything about jewelry. Jewelry, sports, I'm good there. $1,500 on that one. Think about it. Give us a call or just do it for $14.99 because we're almost out of time with this hour. Still have the Brazilian Paraibas here. We still have those diamond cut necklaces. We've got my Zircon we started the show with. And to that end, you know what? $14.99 instead, or what we can do is this. Let me pop in some other special pieces here. Watch this. We got Paraiba. I have a very large pink diamond. I have a stunning, well, Alexandrite. Let's just do this really quickly. Anything catches your eye here, that's a 19-point pink diamond. Well, at least I'm going on memory. I think it's a 19-point pink diamond. Let me go check. Then we have the Mahenge Spinel. And these are all kind of like takes on wider rings, more like band styles. Yes, we have one bridge, and this is platinum and emerald. And that's quite a rarity of gems to choose from on that wheel. And yes, the pink diamond is a 19-point marquise with the halo around it. But check this out. We're going to do anything you want before our top of the hour gets here, which is only 4 minutes away. We'll get anything you want up here for $14.99. I'm giving jewelry away today. That's what we're going to do. The Mahenge is, oh my goodness, that's a 105 Mahenge. What? Should I take that down? Wait, if the 105 Mahenge's up there, well, guess what? 19-point, almost a fifth of a carat pink diamond. Then we've got a Colombian emerald. Then we've got the Alexandrite. Then there still sits the Paraiba tourmaline. And hear me out, guys, because I know you're going, what just happened? We had an auction, we had a recap, we had an auction, then it went to a price, and then she added 4 more pieces. And they look really rare, like $4,000, $5,000 TVON price rare. You are correct. They are today on this wheel sitting together, and they are only $14.99 a piece. You choose, pick your favorite. Alexandrite, Colombian emerald, and platinum. 20, well, it's a 19-pointer. It's almost 20 points in the pink. And then you have the fabulous Paraiba and a 1 carat 05 Mahenge, all for $14.99. I'm trying to get some jewelry out of here before we get to that top of the hour, which is going to light up our lines because it's our best seller of all time. So Lolo's links on the way, but take a look at this wheel. You got to get something off that wheel when they're $1,499. Hey, Antonio, who'd you have over there getting the Paraiba? It was! Yay! Wonderful, Lynn. Thank you so much for, she gets a little golf clap. Golf clap, golf clap. I hope that's not too loud because I do that near my microphone. And I'll have to ask Tony one day, is that too loud when I do that? Golf clap. Thank you, Lynn. Enjoy. All right, so let me know. 60 seconds on this wheel. Platinum and emerald. Come on, platinum and emerald. 19-point pink diamond. Let me know if we need to zoom in on one and get you the graphics because we will. 105 Mahenge Spinel in a pear shape. That also, it kind of reminds me of that Paraiba mounting we had because it's got the mix of pave and the burnished diamonds that are bigger through the band part. And then this is a 56-point round Alexandrite, 100% color change stone there. We've got 58 points in the square emerald cut platinum setting. It's a platinum setting for your Colombian emerald. There's our 19, whoa, there's the 19-point pink diamond. And they're all kind of like bands, right? They're a little wider. They sit a little lower. They're easy to wear. They're $14.99. We have 25 seconds. Well, we have 2 minutes now till the top of the hour. So we'll wait officially till we get there. Call me on anything up there. This is a really good wheel for $1,499. And what a way to say happy Saturday to one and all. Just a great day to shop. Right? When you got discounts like this, makes sense. Come on in and be a part of it. This is the way to do it, and watch what we got going on. All right, so $14.99 last final 60, and then we'll answer any questions as they come in. Remember, okay, I'm just going to put this all by itself here. I have a 43-pointer today that's new. I flashed it already. This is half that size. Yes, that makes a difference. Of course it does. But let's come in and look at this 19 pointer, and then those are all the rings that are lined up in the reflection of the band. So I'll move those aside. This is just a matter of, it's hard to listen and take it in. It's easier to see it and then understand that 19 points in a pink diamond. Item number is 6148, as it is in the rose and the white gold. So you have everything that has a pink diamond in rose gold. And yes, that's a pink diamond halo with it. So it's not just your 19 point center, you're getting 8 points extra. So 27 points in total. And then you have a band finished on the inside, solid white gold in the band, setting that beautiful backdrop, a great backdrop platform for your pink diamonds and your pink gold. And it's not 14, well, it's not going to be that, oh, look at this, original price, $69.99. It has been marked down to $39.99, then it went to $29.99, and now it went another half off. So all those discounts along the way, and then it comes down another half just today to get that one home. I think it should, because you're looking at a really stunning, I don't have anything else in the pink diamond world, and we got to hash this out. We got to talk. Maybe we don't, because I hear phones ringing, because there's that delay I'm not used to yet, because I know that is obviously making an impression on anybody who knows pink diamonds right now is going, what? 19 pointer, just shy of a fifth of a carat in a natural fancy pink diamond. Indeed it is. And it's $1,499. You get another halo of pink diamonds around that, and it's in two-tone gold. Easy to wear, you know, where everything else is like one diamond set up with a double halo or a triple halo. This is just easy. It's that kind of casual wear, could be pinky ring, could be like wear it on the index finger. It sits low profile enough to where it's really everyday wearable, but it's $14.99. I'm here to go. Are we here? Are we together today? Are we ready for big values? Can we make sure that when I do drop these prices to crazy, ridiculous lows that they go? I sure hope so. Take a look at it. Yes. Yes, go ahead. Platinum piece coming up. And then we're going to try on the pink diamond. I think maybe Spencer's on that one. Here's the platinum, and we'll put that up close too. So you can see the platinum, which is 7777 is the number on that one. Ooh, I like it. All across the board, here it is on the hand. And we'll show that platinum emerald piece. This is solid platinum. It's got almost like think of like a pyramid kind of style, the way it comes up to a point down the middle that then meets up with this almost hexagon shape around your square emerald cut. The emerald itself is a 58 pointer. It also has 58 points in diamonds, and you can even check that out. There's that side profile, so you can see that one. Really great ring. Could be a pinky ring too. I think any of these can. Even though they're a little wider with the gold, they all really sit fairly low profile. They're not sitting up too high, where it really does give you a lot of wearability and just almost put it on casually, all right? So we're about to get, and I'll show you up close on that emerald too. Spencer, let me know if you have any questions on that wheel that we saw. Yes. The pear-shaped mehengue, you got it. Here's the pink diamond really quickly on the hand for that. I don't think we have anybody on that one yet. It sounds like we're on the mehengue and the emerald, which is great. So that's the pink diamond, that's 19 points. Then we'll go up close on the mehengue as well. Take a look up close at the mehengue there. There's that pear-shaped mehengue, and that is a carat 05. Item number for you, Spencer, is going to be 8290. That'll be 105 plus 44 points in diamonds, and then we'll show that one on. Two ways to wear it, point up, point down, totally up to you there. That's going to be whatever you feel like maybe that day. But here's what it looks like. You can see it's half. Think of, well, a little more than half is bezel, or rather burnished diamonds set down into the gold. The rest is pave along the outside edge there. Let's just try it on as a pinky ring really quickly for you, and that is going to be $14.99 as well. That's my smallest price I have on a carat plus. And I only did that because the other day I had one that was a carat. It was this size, and it was actually been a carat 02. It was $17.77. I thought that was good, and that stuck around. So this is the way to get your big mehengue at a teeny tiny little price. So there's the mehengue one more time, and then we've got our platinum emerald, which we'll show you as well up close if you want to see that one for all that beauty and color and the glow that emerald gives. Here's the platinum emerald piece, which may be gone, but there you can see that beautiful glow it has. So $14.99. Let me know who's got what, and then we'll move right along. Top of the hour time. It's here. Top of the hour is coming. We got the low lows links, the medium version, our bestseller, amazing. And Spencer, what do you think? Mehengue? Thumbs up? You got it. Emerald's gone, so I'll move that one aside. Thank you so much. And here is the mehengue spinel. Pear shape 105, item number 8290. Emerald is gone. In the platinum, still have that 19-point pink diamond marquise cut. That's here. And let's move along. Top of the hour. 2 minutes have gone by. Welcome to our show. If you just tuned in and joined us on this Saturday, let me know who's got that pink diamond. That is a wild one. Gosh, I hope you get that pink diamond for 19 points for under $1,500 is almost as crazy as a 105 Mahenge for under $1,500. Anybody feeling me on that? Are we together there? Because that is just, wow. That's a major, major stone. Still have that 56-point round Alexandrite as well. But let's talk top of the hour. Glad you're with us today. Happy Saturday, one and all. We got something special for you. I know some of you know this ring. Some of you own it. A lot of you own it. Doesn't become our bestseller without a lot of people at TVON owning this ring already. We're so glad you're with us. This is TVON. I'm Lauren Blair, and it is Saturday morning. We are here live with you, so we're thrilled. You're here too, because we're about to just take a last look. This is a little bit of a bittersweet moment. I designed this ring so many years ago. I originally designed a bigger version. It was called Lauren's Links. And it was really the concept of curb links before curb links took over the world. And it really, I wanted to do something that reflected just kind of the classic, but with a twist. And this was a literal twist because it was a great kind of chunky curb link design, gave you a little edge. I mean, I really believe that as ladies that we can be so many different things every day. Sometimes we can change those. As our moods change, we can kind of change our own styles based on, things like wardrobe and accessory. And I think that a lot of us feel, comfortable doing that. But I think jewelry, given that it's such a little more of an investment, pieces that we want to have more than just a season or a year, I think they have to really be multiple things. And so I really took that into account. And, you never know when you design something what everyone's, quite frankly, I would have never even imagined. Obviously, I always want to design something that I hope you'll like, but I never would have imagined how this basically became kind of a cult phenomenon here and became our bestseller in this particular version, because when the big one debuted, it was still, everyone's like, that's great for you, Lolo, but I really want something maybe a little bit scaled down. Love the idea that it's a lot of gold and diamonds. And so we did that while still maintaining everything that it's about, which is a status link, comfort, but also something bold that maybe is going to be a different kind of look for you. Maybe it's going to be classic, yes, because this is classic with a little extra. And this is the medium version that was a result of your request. And it has been the most popular version as well. Not only is it really, really affordable, and more so now. Because do you realize if the price is the same today, and it will be for one last time, if the price is the same today as it was years and years ago, and by the way, it's a bestseller because it was a value then, it's more of a value now. It really is. This is a bigger value today than it's ever, ever, ever been. So keep that in mind. And the workmanship on this, yeah, I never do anything kind of basic. This is really a lot to do, which between the gold cost on the rise and diamond cost doing the same, and then the work and the labor that goes into something like this, that's why you can't see it come back. It is hand signed by myself inside. We actually make it, this is where, again, I really want to make clear, we have a few made up where we can tweak a little bit up and down. Like if you're a 7 1/4 and it's a 7 now, we can tweak that for you, size it. But usually these are made for you. So we have a few in assorted sizes made up and ready to go, so there won't be a lot of wait time for those of you that dial in early. And then after that, perfect sizing is done, then it's hand signed on the inside of your sizing bar in the back. But it's comfortable, it's wearable. I think this version is very giftable. If you did want to give something that, I'll tell you, I've had gals as young as teenagers, late teens that own this, the 18-year-olds that own it and wear it because it's cool for them. And then I've had gals, literally, I had a gal who was 101 years old, and she says, I've lived a long time. I own a lot of great jewelry. I've always been enamored with jewelry. I have your ring and it's my favorite. So it really is one of those, spans the generations. Any style can wear it, sits comfortably. Take a look at this. And I have the white gold to show you, which I don't usually, because the yellow gold is the way most people start. But to get yellow gold like this, and there you see it with that beautiful pave link in the middle that is slightly more oversized, then you link it up with the side links here as well. You might want to grab an operator here early because we don't ever have this stick around too long, and I have what I have made up. Can't do much beyond that because obviously, not wise to lose thousands of dollars on every single one we create for you. And so that's kind of the reality of right now. Item number is 0528. It's 51 points. Again, for everybody who knows this ring or this collection, it's the medium version. We did a larger, we ended up doing a smaller. The smaller has been discontinued because, quite frankly, it was not even possible to do anymore. So we can't do the smaller version. That was called Little Lolo. This is really just the, it's now the smallest version, but there is nothing small about it, which I'll show you on the hand. I also have the white gold. If you want to go more tonal and you like your white gold, here's what it looks like in white gold. And then we do have rose gold. I just don't have it out here on set, but it's item number 528. And you're going to pick true to size because we, again, make sure that the inner circumference matches up with the size you need. And you've got 51 points in diamonds, and it's still bold. And come on in, because this is just one of those values. There are certain pieces that come along that just become those instant classics. That's what this was. And you talk about, again, well, I'll show you the signature on the inside here because you'll see where that's going to be. And this is really just one of those, I mean, tell me that's not like status. Classic. Let me zoom back just a little bit here and we'll show you. I mean, it stays wider all the way around, but it still tapers because there's that comfort. The links themselves are not too oversized or too with too much girth, so that they don't actually, they're not going to have that uncomfortable feel where your fingers don't actually come together. And that was important too. There's almost like the perfect placement of those links on the side in either direction that almost act as a little cushion for your side fingers when your hand is together, which I'll show you here. So it's really, really well done. And again, for those of you that own it, I can't tell you how many people have come back because they love it so much and they get a different color because they look vastly different. Here you can see vastly different in the white gold. They look like really different rings and personalities and styles all together. When you see, I actually think that could be a bold, I've been wearing a bold pinky ring. A lot of you guys have asked about it. We're working on something like it, but we don't have anything yet. This is how you could consider wearing it there. Obviously, if that's a super bold ring for you, you wear it here or here, index, middle, ring. It works anywhere, I would say, but a thumb ring. And there's the yellow and there's the white. Rose gold's great too, because you're going to get the contrast with the white diamonds with that rose gold interlocking. And would you believe it? At $4,814, there is today's cost on the ring, and I'm not kidding you. This is really just truly what it's about here. As far as, look at that. I'm going to take one off here and show you. That's where, are my fingers separated at all? I've just made a fist. I could actually shake a hand. It doesn't hurt. There's no, it's again, bold without being uncomfortable. That's tough to do in gold. How about doing bold gold without a big price tag? Also tough to do. How about getting you 51 points, over a half carat of our luxury VS diamond, perfectly pavéed, and it's not even $4,814, but that is where it's supposed to be today. So when we tell you it's last call opportunity, and we've got holiday seasons approaching, and we've got a lot of get-togethers, even if you're looking for your new status piece, your new favorite everyday wearable, if you're looking because you have a lot of jewelry you wear and you want to add something without replacing the other pieces, I think we just showed you how you can mix and match it that way. But this is what I need to make sure you understand. Last time, last call, this price cannot remain. It cannot remain. The labor alone exceeds the labor cost, because there is something to that. And when you get more complexity in jewelry, like pavé, like heavy gold weights, that costs more to create, it costs more to make. So you actually end up, and again, the labor alone is more than where I'm going to charge the overall price tag today. That's important. Take that into consideration, because that's something you need to think about. Why again, you're going $4,800. I'm not sure if I'm just going to come back and get another gold color or get as a gift. This is where you can, because it's nowhere near this price tag. We're going to save you thousands. It's not 4 or 3 or 2. And if you don't have one yet, come on in and get one. Great for gifting, because just about anybody can wear it. I've had gentlemen pick it up and wear it every day. I mean, right? Curb links. They're everywhere. But normally, where do we see them? Necklaces. Those big, chunky, oversized curb link, Cuban links, you've seen them, right? And even when the links are hollow, if they're in gold, they're heavy, they're clunky, they make noise, they're expensive. This is for less than $2,000. You're getting the ring version, but with the diamonds. And their two-tone look that's created when you get the yellow, because the white diamonds, the icy whites next to it make that two-tone look. It's not even $1,000. Open the floodgates. Where do you get a ring of this size for under $1,000? If it's plain gold by itself, we add over a half carat in diamonds. Where do you get that for $1,000? Look at that as a pinky ring. That's bold. This can go anywhere on the hand. Lays flat. You could put a glove right over it. You could run this against a silk fabric. It's not going to snag. It is comfortable. It is substantial at the same time. It's not even $9.99. This is where I would encourage you, last call, last chance. Here's what we're doing. Not even $1,000, not even $9.99, not even $899. This was a value. It doesn't get to be a bestseller here and overtake a Wonder Ring, where most everybody gets 2 of those, for no reason. But it's a value. It is a value. It's been a value for years, and now it's a better one because it's only $888 for the ring. And I'll tell you right now, if you love it in the yellow and you wear it all the time, get a rose or a white, because truly, last call at this price, $888. Take a look at it. We only have a few. I've got, truly, guys, if you would believe this, I've got fewer than a dozen to go around. And usually, historically, when I've had it presented on the air, it's usually something we sell 50 to 60 of every earring, and that's when it's been on several times, okay? Like the first time it was like a couple hundred, and then every time thereafter, it's been 50 or 60. I have fewer than a dozen to go around today among all 3 gold colors. So that's where I would really, really hustle to the phone lines and let me know, operators, which color you want, because usually yellow gold's the most popular, but the white gold, again, maybe you're coming back for another color, and look at the white gold here. And then I really, really wish if I had, oh my goodness, we got to check and see if we have anything in the rose gold, because I really, really want to show you the rose, because I'm not a rose gold person as much. I have some of it. I just don't wear it as much because I think it blends in with the pinky tones on my skin. But our rose gold is so pretty that if you like rose gold, there's that contrast with the white diamonds, but our rose gold is really beautiful pinky. It doesn't look coppery or orangey or brown. It looks very blushy pink, which is so attractive. So shall we give it 60 seconds? This is a bittersweet moment, because guys, I'm going to have a tough time bringing this to you at a later date at $48.99 or something, you know, because if we got to make like $70 or $60 or $50 or $80, I'm going to have a hard time offering this at $48.99 when it's like $4,000 less for as long as it's been here. So I would really recommend and encourage thinking about getting it now. Get your favorite gold color, get it for a gift. If you're not sure, by the way, what her size is, get a size 7. Get a size 7 or 8, because you can wear it on multiple fingers. This is not like, oh, she's gonna put it on the ring finger only. No, you could wear this anywhere, really anywhere along the top of the hand here. So our last call, 30 seconds. Thank you all so much. And if you're brand new and try it out, because you're gonna love it, and it probably will be, someday I keep saying I'm gonna have to like do a little printout of every email, every message I've ever received about this, because it's such a point of pride to know that, you know, it's a piece you love and you love wearing and you live in. A lot of people say it's my new signature ring. I wear it every day. I have a couple signature rings that I wear every day, and it's kind of cool to have that kind of, you know, just that whether it's meaningful or whether it's just something that, again, really is that cool look that works with everything. Like, you know, no matter if you're casual or dressy, it's always going to work. That's really the beauty of a style like this. So give us a call. We've got yellow gold, very popular. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in yellow gold already. That's what we always make most of. It's always most popular. But white and rose are here for you as well to consider. All right, so coming up, we're on our way. $888. And I'd love to drop me a line if you haven't before. I'd love to know what you think of that ring, especially if you know, really, if it's become one of your, like, your go-tos and your mainstays. All right, we got to keep moving. Congratulations if you got one. Thank you so much, everybody. All right, let's keep moving. We got a lot to do, and that's my last time, guys. I know I'm going to get that request when everybody's with us and it's cold outside and holidays are around the corner and everyone's going to go, bring out the Lynx collection. And you're going to go, oh, $48.99. Oh, what happened? Gold happened. Diamonds happened. Things happen in this world that we're all wrestling with, and yet how are we bringing you a ring that is constructed the exact same way with the exact same gold and all of that, right? For $888. Okay, so coming up, let's move. We got a lot to show you. If you have requests, keep them coming. We got a lot of pieces here, but of course, one of my other designs is actually our single signet ring, which we'll show that to you. That's really affordable. I have gifted that over and over and over, and it's always received well. I do have a very special Tanzanite today. It's a 6 carat 29, but let's do something wild on a diamond ring. Got a quick diamond ring if you want to go a little larger, but then you know what else? There's a quick emerald wheel too. So let's show those. Little discount on some emeralds that are all bigger sizes here coming your way next. All right, coming up. Oh gosh, get that ring. If you love it, try it. And then send it back if it's not your cup of tea. People have said that to me before. They're like, I thought it was going to be too big. I really thought it was going to be too big for me. I tried it and I love it. So thank you for changing my perspective. Well, look at this. Talk about perspective. How about this? Emeralds behind the emerald? Or is it just the glow of the gold and reflecting the green of that emerald? It's a really beautiful big stone. But I have 3, so the beauty is you get to check, which one you like the best. It's going to be different cuts and different looks and slightly different colors here. We've got an emerald cut, we've got the beautiful pear shape, and then we have a bridge style here as well that's going to give you a pear shape. And keep on calling, don't dilly-dally, guys. To use my grandmother's favorite term, she would always say to her grandkids, don't dilly-dally. Her birthday's coming up, so she weighs heavily on my mind. Her birthday's on the 11th. Okay, which is Tuesday? Yes, Tuesday. Okay. Emeralds, Colombian. Which one do we love? My green lovers. Pear, or emerald cut. Well, let's talk carat weights, because they're nice jumbo sizes. We go from a 177, that's right here. Then, that's got 94 points and diamonds in the bridge. Then we go up here, emerald cut over on this side, 191, it's your carat weight. And then the big one is right here in the middle at a 2 carat 01. 201, pear-shaped, emeralds. Which one do we like? Because they're all being discounted and we got busy lines already, so don't dawdle because we want to make sure we get you in before, because they're all one of a kind. That's the problem with emeralds. Is it a problem or is it a good thing? Well, when you're a host of a show like this, it's a problem because there's usually more than one person on each emerald. But when you're shopping and you get to collect the emerald, that's a really good thing. Nobody else is going to have the stone exactly like yours. Emeralds are very distinctive. They're very tough to get, in a high clarity. We got them here for you because this is where, and again, all together, they got to be like, it's being like, you really kind of set next to your fellow supermodels here, right? It's all that beautiful material. So if one was a little, a little darker, a little shadier, a little hazy, you would see it. It would stick out. So here we go. Take a look at all 3. Pick your favorite and watch what we're going to do on the price tag, because we got to move some jewelry here in our last couple of hours together. And you know what we're going to do? I got to discount this better than the discount. I'm making up my own prices. Because everything up here, and rightfully so, when you get in that 2 carat range, they're $39.99. Well, the fact they're together, it means I've gathered everything essentially that's in that size. We've gathered them, we put them on together, and you can find what you like if this is where you want to be. 1.5 to 2 carats, that's where you've got, and bigger diamond weights, because you're getting 94 points in the bridge, you're getting 76 points over here around the emerald cut, that's a double halo, but with an extra down the side, and then you've got 46 points here. But it's really unique because you get the carvings and the cutouts, and then you can see, and you will see that. When it's on the hand, you see that glow, you see the emerald color reflecting beneath it and on the sides. It ends up looking like there are emeralds that are, tucked inside of the design. It's a really cool ring, and you can see overall, it's got a great big size to it. Not even $39.98. What is going on? That's a great value already. Yes. Hi, Sherry. Sherry H. by any chance? Sherry S. I know. S-I-D. I'm always guessing now who it is. All right. Sherry got one. What color did she get, Antonio? Yellow gold. She must be, maybe she's a first timer. You start with the yellow. Every time, that's what I recommend. Congratulations, Sherry. Thank you. Spencer, what about you? I think he's on a cell phone there. Is he on a cell phone or a TVON phone? I'm not sure. Hold on, we'll find out. Let's see. Virginia's getting Link's ring, I think, too. So nobody's on the emeralds. I'm trying to take a little inventory of what's going on out there. See your response, because it's kind of cool, interactive that way, right? I know that if we're doing something right, you're going to be on the phone lines. I know if the price is not right, you're not on the phone line. So I just keep on going. And lately, let me tell you, I have been doing this a long time, and I know you can't compare today to other years because prices have changed. But you know what? When I can stand up here and give you better prices than I ever have, because per carat is per carat, that doesn't change, right? And although it should, when I know that I'm selling a per carat on a Colombian emerald that is less than what I used to 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 17 years ago, 20 years ago, that means you're scoring a deal. Because the world in gems does not go backwards very often. Actually, I can't think of a time it ever has. So when you're actually able to take per carats on really rare precious stones and bring them lower, that is a good thing. And that is something that, don't tell me things, I know everywhere else things are going crazy, right? It doesn't mean you can't have the best in jewelry if you really, really find that piece that you love. I am here to bring you value. We are here to just say, who cares what's happening out there? Let's do what we've always done. Be true to ourselves, but the values, I'm going to tell you something, have gotten bigger. And that is something that I think, I hope we all appreciate. I know I do. It's really exciting to be able to do this, because to take pieces backwards like this gives you a value to own the world's precious stones, and not at $39 or $29.99. There's $1,000 off any ring you choose on that wheel. It's going lower though. Instead of $29 or even $2,500. Remember, there's a 2 carat plus up here. It's the pear shape in the middle, but they're not even $2,599. This is where we're taking a tumble on anything up here. And look at how consistent. It's like one big wheel of green glow all across the way. Each one is lively and bright and clean enough to give you that glow, to give you that transparency in your stone. Shall we go less than even 25? 24? 23? I think, yeah. Let's just keep going until we get them all at the door. All one of a kinds. You can change the gold color on any except the bridge. The bridge on the right side stays in the yellow gold. We like emeralds in yellow gold. Traditionally, that's where we begin. You change the other two, these two if you want. Not even $23.99, $22. All these former prices of $13,000 and $14,000 are gone. And today, you pick your favorite. They're $2,199. And a big old thank you from us to you for being with us to see what should be a $4,000 trio. And now they're $21.99 each. And Virginia, did you get a lynx ring as well? What color? Who was it? Gina got a yellow. Thank you, Gina. Spencer, did you get a lynx ring too? What color did you get? Yellow gold to who? Joanne. Hi, Joanne. My grandmother's name. Oh, my goodness. Hi. Thank you all so much. Thank you again. All right. So $21.99. Let's move. We got a lot to show you today. 60 seconds on that wheel, and then we are onward. We've got, an emerald and an evil eye. You guys want to see this in comparison? Look at this beautiful round. That's a little emerald evil eye ring. What do you think of that? Kind of cool, right? We can bring that up. I can't make that $21.99, can I? It's a 30-pointer. We got 2 caraters here. So the difference means we'll take a lot of liberties on that 30-pointer. Also, just to remind you, there was a 1-carat white diamond last night, and it's still here. So if you're bummed and you're going, oh, no, I knew I shouldn't have missed Friday. There's the white diamond. It's a 1-carat 01. It's GIA, and it's under $6 grand. I've had a lot of questions about it this morning. Lots of questions, and it's a VS2. You know how rare it is to get a VS2 and a 1-carat white diamond? Yes, let's have that one, plus the discount on the big opal. Anything you'd like to see, you let me know. Okay, keep the requests coming. We had a couple in that first hour. We're in hour number 2. We're approaching halfway. Want to get you what you want to see. What's that? Left side, you got it. Here comes the emerald cut. The emerald cut, this is a good one too, because emerald cut's obviously traditional for the emerald. 8356, let's take a look at this one on the hand. That is the 191, just shy of 2 carats. Here's what it looks like. Yeah, they always look better when you go a little further away, which is counterintuitive, but that's what they do. You really start to see the glow. 76 points is your diamond weight. Item number is 8356, and there's only one. This is one of those options up there you can change the gold on, so don't worry about that. You can change it to white or rose, although this is the one I would say you see the least gold, right? You don't see much gold at all because it is covered in diamonds. We do this cluster of diamonds around the halo, keeping it squared off at the very outer edge to really kind of replicate that emerald cut shape. And then you've got the diamonds continuing down the sides as well. $21.99 for a beautiful Colombian emerald, and that's just shy of 2 carats in size. So that one is $21.99. So is the pear shape, either in that larger kind of cutout detailed mounting or the bridge itself. You choose, let us know. Okay, coming up on our way, just a jewelry showcase. I don't think anybody got that 1-carat 05 Mahenge, by the way. If you'd like to get that for $14.99, there's a value waiting to happen. Last call on the emeralds. Thank you so much for taking a gander at those. And then let's talk a little bit about, okay, it's time to show you the one more emerald here, just one more, because, you know, somebody might have seen that and thought, oh, that's the one I want. Forget about the other ones. Let me see what that's going to be about. 8377 is our round, 30-point Colombian emerald still. This one being almost like the evil eye kind of style, right? Which we normally see with blues, but there's nothing wrong because some of us have green eyes. And so there's nothing wrong with seeing a little green in your center stone of that really cool style. Of course, we've given you 30 points in the round emerald, but also 31 points in diamonds. And we're going to put it on the auction block. Why not? Why not? Just see it out the door, 30 points and 31 points, emerald and diamonds respectively. And you have any gold color at all. I think so. What I want to do is show it on because I think pinky ring, oh my goodness, how pretty would that be? Just a little addition of just that personality piece. It's again, protection. That's what it's meant to do. So this is really that stunning, stunning, stunning style. And you know what? We can do something wild here. Where do we start? Where is it supposed to go? $31.99. Does that make sense? Absolutely not. You just saw what I did on 2 carat stones. So how about we start less than $1,000, less than $900, less than $800. Let's go to a $700 starting bid, and we'll go with the luck here. So $700 to open and $10 increments, and leave it up to you guys. And whatever you want to pay, well, we just need to hear from you on the phone lines, and we'll get those hooked up with you. So a really good look in white, yellow, or rose, pinky, ring thing, really anywhere. I mean, it kind of just depends on where you like to wear. This kind of little more just kind of personality piece, a little more designer element there. You can see it's really rare to get round emeralds. That's where, again, wasteful cuts. We don't see precious stones in wasteful cuts very often. And this is, we don't mean like purposely trying to waste it, but that is what you naturally do when you cut a piece of rough into a round, no matter what the stone is. So it generally is going to cost you a little extra or a lot extra to get a round cut. And let me know if we have the open here. We'll give it 60 seconds to get it started. I don't see much jewelry here for $700. That's tough to do. But we're going to try. Anything goes. And only 90 minutes left together today, so it's party time. Now we have some phones ringing, but I don't have an open yet. So the 40 seconds still stands as our last call to get this one going, to get it started. 30 seconds. Oh no. Verifying, maybe. Hold on, and if you hung up, please call back. We're trying to get more operators in here. Let's see. If you hung up, call back, call back, call back. Spencer, you weren't on this one? We got a flood of phone calls. Yeah.
191, I'll take it.
Oh, okay. Thank you. The 191 emerald's gone. No open on this one. All righty. Well, I don't know what that flood of phone calls was for, but I kind of figured it might be the auction. All right, we're moving on. Did I say something bad? Is it the FCC calling? Oh, you know what else I have? This is too much for everybody today, right? 588 diamond bracelet. Look at this. Wow. Oh, yeah. Big rounds put together. Not a tennis bracelet per se, but similar. It's a 588 diamond weight. I might just put that on just for something special to wear on a Saturday. Saturday mornings deserve diamonds. I mean, if I'm going to put on the outfit and do the hair and do the makeup, you know, might as well add some diamonds, right? Okay. Let's move on. Tanzanite is here. Oh, I have an idea. The marquise cut. I've been meaning to show this to you. It's new today. Skip this. And we'll show you 8247. If I didn't tell you what carat weight that was, we could sit here and guess 1 carat all day. Am I right? I'm looking at this going, that's a 1 carat. Okay, Joyce, we need to check this. That is not, I've been doing this a long time, and I know I don't see a lot of marquise cut diamonds. But there is no way. 37 points is what it says, 8247. I mean, are you really, let's look at it a couple of ways here. So all the way through the back, it's finished. You've got this tapering to really just kind of give it a little wider depth. It's all going to be mirror finished gold. You're just seeing a reflection on it, so it's not black rhodium. But there it is. And what a sweet ring. Could be engagement, could be pinky, could be thumb ring, whatever you want it to be. But that is a good look. There's the diamond bracelet. Here's the diamond ring. Tell you what, try it again. I might just have a 1 carat diamond that's listed as a 37 pointer. I mean, I get it. Marquise are elongated, right? So they usually do that. They usually give you a larger look than what it weighs because you've just, you know, your eye sees the length of it. We judge it by the length. Because think about it. If that were a round, you'd be looking at the diameter, right? And you would think that if you had a round, that would be a very large stone because top to bottom, this marquise cut has got to be 8 millimeters or so. I'm going to measure it because a 6 millimeter round is a 1 carat. And that's what our eye sees. I'm just going to measure it really quickly. I really want to tell you about this because I think we're onto something here. Much bigger look than it actually weighs. It is. It's 8 millimeters, top to bottom. So if it was a round of that height, that length, it would be a huge, like a 2-carat stone, 1.5, 175, 2 carat. So just depending on the depth of the diamond, right? So 37 points, it never looks like that. I'll tell you what, just want to sell it. Just want to see who's out there who wants the big diamond. Maybe the 101's a little out of reach because it's still $6,000, great value. But what if we could get you a single solitaire, which we don't usually have, just a diamond with no other diamonds. A bigger diamond on its own, looking fabulous, just hanging out on top of this band that's slightly tapered, comfortable as can be. Shall we? I'm going to try something. The bag says $2,999. Perfect. Except we got to do something different. A little more drama here. Okay, got to make this Saturday click. And this is not $2,999 anymore. Was price. Was. I will help you right now, but call me quickly. This is going to sell. It's any gold you want. You don't even have to leave it in the white gold. You can go yellow gold. It'd be fabulous. You can go rose gold. That'll work too. You can do whatever you want. But it's not $29.99. I'm going to try something, and we're going to see if we can't move a piece of jewelry. Let's try it. Take a look. Giveaway mode enacted. How about, or I should say activated. I am your shopping superhero, or at least I want to be. I'll try to be. I'm going to do one situation here, one caller, call early. And you know, Tony, we'll get a 60-second clock ready to go. Because when this price drops, I am confident and I hope I'm not playing jinxies here, but I am confident this will go. I just think you should try it. And pinky ring, thumb ring, stack ring, do what you will, do what you wish, do what you want. It is the coolest. And to get that bigger diamond, and oh, one more thing, it is still a VS. If you are not on the phone lines because you're going, it doesn't say VS, it's still VS. It sure is. Even the 1 carat I have today is VS. This is a VS diamond. So don't let that stop you because you're thinking, oh, it's yellow though. Not really. Look at that wheel. The wheel's white, the gold is white, the diamond is white. They all match. Oh, but it's probably, yeah, there's no way. Well, guess what? You got the color and the clarity you want. If you went any better, honestly, guys, if you went absolutely the best you could do, flawless and decolor, you would not be able to get a better look. It would look no different to the naked eye. That's why VS is kind of our baseline, because you get all the look visually like you would get if you had a flawless diamond that was top of color. I'm going to blow it out right now, and I think we got some believers. Anybody thinking about it? How right do I need to make the price to get it a home? 60 seconds. I'm making this ring $999. Try it. Just try it. I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm hoping we have somebody who's saying, I know diamonds. That girl's insane. This is the deal to take advantage of. And yes, it is a 50-second clock. What do we need to do? How much do you think it needs to be? What do you think? $7? Oh no. Well, I guess we could do like, I don't know, 3 years payments of $7. Oh, you guys hurt my feelings sometimes. Yeah, it's okay. That's all right. You can take it. All righty, coming up next, that's here. Well, I tried. 20 seconds, 30s. I've had quarter carats that were, okay, you guys know that. I'm not going to insult you guys. You know, you've been here long enough, you know where that should be, $29.99. Okay, coming up, it's $9.99 if you'd like it. Give me a call. It's one only, and that'll be hopefully gone by the end of the day. I hope so. I got bigger problems if that sticks around. We got bigger problems. Okay, coming up. Let's give you a look at the Signet ring. It's my single letter. So I've got all 3 colors to show you too, which is kind of fun. So we have just something that I really love for gifting. And I know I'm getting you started early on that front just because I know a lot of you are really kind of keeping an eye on the markets and all that and understanding where, things are changing rapidly. It sounds ridiculous that you're going, I don't need to worry. This is October. How different or how weird could things get by December? If you need anything for gifting, or maybe you've admired my signet ring, or maybe you've said it's a little larger, this is the original that we did with 3 letters. I'm going to bring out our solid gold single letter, which rarely gets on the air because it's too cheap. I'm just going to say that. That's wrong to say, but this is just substantial gold. And I know for those of you that are just into diamonds and just into gems, that is 99% of what we do. But of course, there's a lot of trend towards solid gold pieces right now. The return to classics, shrimp rings, signet rings, they're everywhere. Open them. I don't know, magazines, do we read those anymore? Online, right? Everything's on our phone. Everything's on a phone, on a headline, on a clickbait. We see what everyone's wearing, right? And when it comes to just, again, ageless design, doesn't mean you need to be a 20-year-old teeny bopper who's, just doing that kind of thing. It means it's classic. These are signet rings. They've been around forever. I mean, the new king wears one every single day on his pinky finger, right? And so it's men's or ladies. I think this one also is really good for the guys. It could be pinky ring. It could be anywhere, really. I'm going to show it to you. We have the, oh gosh, I'm going to have to get my little display. I always forget I need my little display here. And we'll show hoops coming up. Who are those for? Do you have one of those little, you know what? We might need the star. I'll just put them on my hand for now. Do we have the large signet ring bag? Because that has my little display in it, Joyce. Thank you. I'm just going to put a couple on here, and we're going to show you the yellow gold. Now, this is going to be a script single letter, but you can see how the letter really is going to be the body of the ring. It's still square, but then what it does, I love these stacked, by the way, because there's nothing cooler right now. Who is it that I always see? Oh my gosh, who is it? She is always stacking square signet rings all across her hand. Oh my goodness, it's escaped me. Oh my gosh, who is it? Let's see. Here's the rose gold. I have a letter N in rose gold. So let me show them all to you here. And you'll see on the hand, because it's just, I got to get the angle right so that they don't do that. They do that and you think that they're made of onyx, right? But when you see them this way, you realize this is when you guys always see my signet ring and it's always like shining and sparkling and all of that. This is the smaller version of. So you're going to choose your letter. You don't have to be an L or a B or an N. For my Nancy's and my Lizette's and my Barbara's out there, this is going to be a few of you guys get, the lucky ones here. I can't make 26 rings. Unfortunately, we don't operate like that. We just customize it for you. But you are going to choose rose, yellow, or white. So you get your choice of the gold color. You can wear it anywhere on the hand. The size is right for that. And it's still square, but it's just one initial. I'll tell you a story, guys, personal story here. I have gifted a lot of this signet ring, the triple monogram, when I'm really close to somebody. But last Christmas time, I met my brother's girlfriend for the first time. Our first time meeting was 4 days together at my mother's home at Christmas. I had never met her before, okay? But it's Christmas time and we're, doing a shindig and we're seeing each other for the first time in ages, my mom and my brother and me. And I didn't know what to get her, but I'm a jewelry girl. And so I got to get a piece of fine jewelry for her. And I didn't know much about her having not met her. And you know how guys are. Sorry, guys, but I asked my brother every detail, and he's like not giving me a lot of info. So I got her this ring because I didn't know enough about her to get her this ring to know like what 3 initials she needed. So she had the same initial first and last name, so I got her an M. And I saw her recently, and she's wearing her ring, and she's super cool, right? And it's the kind of the cool thing to have. And so whether you want to gift somebody something special that's personal to them, maybe it's for the new brides who are going to be taking a new last name, perfect for that. Maybe it's for the new mommy who has a baby, or the new grandma who has a grandbaby, and you know that you want to honor that new little loved one, that little bundle of joy with their initials. So you can easily decide. I think it's just so much easier with one initial. The item number on it is 4658. It's our signet ring of 14K. It is customized for you. It is one monogram, and this is what makes it giftable. And then there's the price aspect, because even the larger version that we do here is, a little more than maybe you're comfortable with for gift giving. So here's how we give you you one that's even better for that, that's not even $1,000, and it's solid gold. And it's going to be customized, and you're going to choose, and you can see how it looks on a pinky. It looks great on a ring finger. I love it on a middle. I love it on an index. I usually wear my big one over here. Just obviously use this hand for trying things on for you guys. So here's what we'll do. I want to show you, let me see if I have my display out here yet. Here it is. Thank you, thank you. So we can actually, I just like to prop it up so you don't have as much glare. That's why you can see it a little bit better here. And I'll switch them out. That way you can just see it, and I'll push this down a little bit here so you can see without the glare, right? And then we've got the yellow gold, and I'll polish them up for you. They're fabulous. They're great gifting. They're not $1,000. They're not $888. They're not $777. They're not $699. So you can really give something that's thoughtful. I mean, you can price them anywhere you want to go, but to get this kind of gold size for this kind of price tag is impossible. And I've done the legwork. I mean, this is something we've had for some time. Once again, price has never gone up. It's never changed. So it's a better value today than it's ever been before. And here's that yellow gold. And I know from my Lindas out there, and my Lindas and anybody else, right? My Lucindas and my Lindas and my Lizette's and all the people. That's going to be your script L. Could be a last name, first name, really could be anything. Pet's name, whatever it is. They are not even $599 to get a fabulous signet ring, customized. Think about gifting. Love it for that, because there's something about fine jewelry, but that's kind of personal to give to just anybody, right? Whether it's your, I know that I've given them this one, this style. I've been giving to, you know, hairdressers and, you know, nail techs and things like that, because it's really just that medium size that works for everybody. And it's not $599, it's actually $499. And it's the coolest thing you can give in jewelry, and it's solid gold, and it's all customized for you. So just wanted to give that a look here. We'll give it 60 seconds if you'd like to enjoy a little personal kind of moment here where you can really think about, I love it for the new moms. I love it for the new brides. That's really key too. Or for those of you that have had, certainly my other signet ring I often get, I mean, it's uncomfortable to talk about, but I've given it to memorialize loved ones, right? You know, to really honor loved ones, you know, and do their initials. And so there are a lot of different ways and reasons to enjoy it and gift it, and get it for yourself too, because it's one of those easy to stack on with what you already wear and love. And it's tougher to do things for under $500 when it's gold. And so it's really a pleasure to do that, especially when you have the personalization. Did anybody get the diamond ring? Or is that diamond ring, the 37 pointer, still here? Okay, it's still here. Let me check on the world. How's the world doing? Is it okay? Are we all right? Oh, no, we're not getting, okay, no Verizon? Okay, Mary, sometimes, I don't know, that could be, does anybody else have a Verizon issue? Did anybody hear about anything? Okay. Mary, let me relay that to the powers that be. We'll make sure, see if we can do anything, see if it's anything on our end. I'm seeing no Verizon working. Okay, just check some messages here. How we doing? Direct, you out there? Dish, you out there? Okay. Okay, thanks for letting me know, Mary. All right, online. Always try to check us out online. If we ever have a problem where we're not popping up on your TV, check us out at tvon.com. Got some hoop earring requests for you here. This is it's a favorite of mine, certainly, if you like a little heavyweight diamonds, okay? You want a little more diamond weight. You want something more, wow. Call me. Here's the rose gold. Look at our rose gold. This helps me show you what I was telling you earlier about our rose gold. See how pinky it is? It's really rich. And again, you're seeing glare from our wheel. You're seeing, actually, it's so mirror polished that you're seeing a texture of the wheel. And then this is what always happens. Do you see how it's reflecting onto the, you can actually see the etching there reflecting onto the wheel there. This is what happens when I'm driving in the car every day, and I'm wearing my signet ring, and you know, the sun is streaming in through the windshield, and it's like, you see that reflection of gold, little squares of gold, like little confetti pieces all over the car and the headliner and, you know, the dashboard. And it's just, it is such a shine, you know. You don't always need to have diamonds to have a glamorous looking jewelry. And I'm a believer in that. I really, every day I'm popping on 2 rings, and it's the signet, and it's the beautiful croissant ring, and it's just like, they're just gold, you know? And there's something really high style about them, and they get more look and more compliments than anything else I wear. So here's what we're gonna do next. We got some hoop earring requests here, and I'm not sure who the request was, but this is item number 8023, and they're beautiful diamonds, really high-end diamonds here, princess cuts and rounds together in a hoop that I couldn't I couldn't rave about them anymore, especially when you get, well, 2 carats exactly in your diamond weight here as well. And then you get the VS stones, of course. It's an oval shape. They've got the width to them. They've got the length to them. We'll show you all that in measurement form. Keep calling on Signet rings. They're very popular, but I know you know what to do, but I know sometimes they take a little more thought. You have to think about 2 things. You need to think about the gold color and what initial you want, and it's always in that feminine script. So keep that in mind, and then here we go with the hoops. And please wait till you see these on. You're going to love them. But they are nice wider hoops. They give you a lot of presence. I always love a wider hoop like this. Are you guys having Verizon calls too? Did it just happen? Okay. Or Mary, let me know. Has it been all day? Has it been all 2 hours, or did it just happen? Did we just lose Verizon? Let me know, because we're contacting our airtime brokers now to see what's up. We'll try. We want to try and get you back. Here's well, she's probably not hearing me unless she's watching on Facebook. So here we go. 1 inch top to bottom. Hey, Joyce, who was requesting the hoops? Brianne. Hi, Brianne. Oh, one more thing. They've got all that thickness in the gold through the profile and through the back. So it's not just whittled down to nothing where you have no gold presence. You have the wow. So this is really, really well done. I'm going to try one on. So again, 1 inch, but they're oval. So they're not going to be 1 inch rounds where you have a diameter. They're 1 inch drop, a little more narrow through the side detailing because, of course, that's an oval shape. That's our close-up. You can see that center row of princess cuts is slightly recessed below the round brilliants that are on the edge. And then you'll see them on and you'll, I think, love them. And we're getting really, really busy. Probably everyone calling in to tell us that we're not on, I would imagine. But here we are with the hoop on the ear. We'll show that to you really, really quickly. Just so you can see, again, I think it always helps to see the size from a distance away as well and see how beautiful and bright those diamonds are. I mean, this is what really, it may not even at first glance, you may not realize there's different cuts here, but then you see the way they're reflecting the light. And it's 3 rows, so round, then princess in the middle, and then another round on the outside. So you really get that different depth of where they're set. They're giving you a different kind of flash altogether, and they are, wow, $1,999 for 2 carats of premium diamonds. Let's go back to the wheel, and we'll show you what they look like close up. Under $2,000. For 2 carats in diamonds. Love that. And we got Signet rings going out, lots of them. So definitely call me. I just am really struggling to get used to this new delay. So we are a good 2-3 minutes, I think, behind. Did you get a Signet ring as well? What color? Yellow gold's always popular, isn't it? Always, just like Lolo's links. So everybody who's getting Signet rings, the single initial Signet ring, $4.99, congratulations and keep calling. We got very busy after we took it off the air because everybody, again, it always takes a little more thought, right? What initial should I get? I love it for a gift idea. Well, I should have known. Now we're going to bring out the big one. Who is it for? Kathy wants to see the big one. This just turned into like my anniversary show. What are we going to do on my anniversary show now? Because we were going to bring out all my designs. We brought them all out today. Okay. So coming up, give this 30 more seconds. Hi, Bonnie. How's Bonnie doing today? Let's see what she's sending me. Something, is it horsey related? Oh, yes, it's animal related. Hi, Bonnie. I'll check out that. I can't watch videos when I'm on the air. Unless I send it to Tony, we all watch it together. We can do that. I'll watch it later though, Bonnie. Hi, Bonnie. Thanks for joining us. $19.99. Okay, coming up. That's a really high end too. So special to get multiple cuts, bigger stones. All right, Signet ring, the original. Oh, I see. You wrote it right here. Kathy. Hi, Kathy. Kathy wants to see the triple. This is the monogram, okay? Because a monogram, I guess, technically, it could be 1 letter. But this is a little different. Excuse me. I have to polish these a little bit for you. This is the white gold. And obviously, it's probably not going to look exactly like yours. And these are actual worn rings. This one is worn every day. We don't obviously have a way to predict what you're going to want. So ownership all 1 in 1. They're all females. They wanted 1. So we've got Different ideas here, different looks for you. This is the white. This is mostly for you to look at the scale of the engraving and also to look at the colors of the gold. It's item number 619. It is a beautiful, beautiful signet ring that is exactly, it's made to the same specifications of mine. It's a 3/4 inch square. And again, these are just some kind of samples we also put together here. That's going to be the rose gold. Again, take a look at our beautiful rose gold. We have a yellow gold here as well. So this is really where the idea is to have the center initial is going to be slightly larger. And then the scroll of the other side initials kind of interlocks, which is what's so pretty about it, right? But still very legible. And so you can see that there. And it really is up to you what you want to do. Like I said, traditional monograms, first initial on the left side, last initial in the middle, and then middle initials usually on the right. But, you know, the white gold version we have is actually a last name initial with 2 children's first initials. That's what my mom requested. I made her one. She went with an L and an R and a B. So my first name initial, her last name initial, and then my brother's first name initial. So you get to really decide and make it your own. I love to honor loved ones with it. That's what mine is. Mine says PBS for P and then SB. So this is really about whatever you want to do. It's $888. It's an incredible custom piece. It is solid white, yellow, or rose. I have the yellow gold to show you on the hand. And of course, this is how they compare. Because naturally, we're going to get that question of, okay, which one do I get? Well, single initial or triple initial, what you're probably choosing. But this is the size difference between the two. So you can see just a reference point. And again, I like to angle it there so you can really see the gold. But this is going to be, again, the yellow gold in the larger size, which is $888. Here's the yellow gold in the smaller size, which is $499. And you can always do this plain because that's a lot of signet rings are plain. So you can always do plain if you want to. If you don't want an initial and you just like the gold style, the signet style, you can do that as well. So $888, $499. Triple is your option. You can always go plain or just one initial, but we recommend 3 and then one initial over here. So that's the size difference in the two. So a last look at those. And again, oh, it dropped here. So I just want to help you out here and then show you that mirror finishing so you can see without the glare there. And that's going to be white, yellow, or rose, and then you can choose. Again, so our operators can help you with that. Really a great idea if you like something a little bit even more personalized. It really gets into those details. I have purchased, I think I'm up to 22 of them that I have purchased overall now for different people for different occasions, whether it's celebrating a new marriage, whether it's celebrating a loved one that we want to honor and memorialize. That's a great way to do it. So that is going to be our big signet ring at $888. Congratulations if you get one. And then we have a lot more to show you, but only an hour left in the show. So let's get into some, how about a big tansy? Well, I still have that big 824 from last evening. And then we also have, wait till you see this. This is a new one. Let's try to help everybody out. Still get you the big stone, but with a tiny little price tag. Here it is. So come on in and take a look at this. Well, 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 the color. And how about seeing one in yellow? I know last night I had one in yellow gold and everyone loved it. They were loving the yellow gold. So it's nice to see it. Always see them in white gold to start. Here's how they look in the yellow gold. If that's more your preference level, please feel free to do that. Really loving the style. This is going to be item number 8058. It's brand new today. So hopefully if you have any questions on the comparisons of the big or the small signet ring, please let us know. We'll help you out. Again, my own piece, so I'm really familiar with it, can answer any question you need, and oftentimes have recommended that as just a great first piece to own or try, especially if you like gold. All right, coming up. On the way here, we're talking about a 629 stone here in the oval, very saturated, and also a 85-point diamond weight. Really tremendous, tremendous value coming here. And, you know, it's a matter of just, you know, you can still change the gold color. You don't have to have the white gold or the yellow gold or the rose gold. You're going to get that choice of, but what a beautiful stone. That's what this is about. The elegance, the beauty, the high-end nature of that stone that is super saturated, the simplicity in that that's a classic, but there's a little extra to it. See how you have this beautiful design where it's coming kind of almost like a roundabout, right? Shank, if you're going, yeah, what's different about that? Shank usually meets up right directly in the middle and goes straight across. That's what makes this different. Like a roundabout loop-to-loop of beautiful diamonds wrapping around your stone with all of that red flash and saturation to it. In the oval, fabulous buy. Here's what we're going to do on the $99.99 piece. That is so, so cool. And watch this, a better value than $99.99. try it, get it at home. That's what we're here to do. And we're going to watch this one sail on out of here. It's just a matter of, again, top of the hour is coming. Lots of requests hopefully are awaiting us here in this last hour. We've had a lot of custom pieces, so a lot to think about today. If you are thinking in the term of signet rings, small or large, great values there, think gifting. Prices have to really, at some point, guys, I mean, if you're okay with, you know, when you, I know it's depressing, but if you got to pay $7 for the bagels that you used to pay $4 for, and we have to do that, right? But imagine when it's something gold-wise, gold and diamonds, and we're taking prices to that level where they were 4 years ago. That's impressive, isn't it? And I love that about, again, if you need it. I'm not saying buy stuff. If you really love it, you need to have a great value. That's what we're providing. And with gift-giving season already upon us, and everybody on TV is harping on gifts, and we don't have a lot of that really giftable merchandise, yet signet rings are perfect for that. Think about them while they are that price. Because unfortunately, it's going to be like November, December before you know it, and those prices won't stick around. So there comes a time when you got to be responsible with, I don't know how often or how we can continue to pay for your jewelry, right? Because that's what we're doing to keep the prices, because nobody wants to see prices go up, and we get that. So again, take them while they're here. But speaking of going backwards, that's exactly what we're about to do right now on the Blue Wing Block D Tanzanite. Try it. $5,000 to start, it's not going to work. $4,000 to start makes it more interesting. Now $35,000. No, that's not going to work either. I had an 8 carat for $35,000 that didn't get open last night. So how about we keep going? And you might like this stone. Maybe this is what you're looking for. Maybe you want something really specialty. Look at this all the way around. Love this, almost like beveled edge on the very outside of your halo. Here's how the size looks when it's on the hand. What do you think of this? Great idea. Oh, look, there's something rich about it in the yellow, I think. It's a really good look. $3,000 to start. 6 carats, $29,000. Don't see that very often at all. Okay, $2,500 to start, and a $20 increment on the red flashes you see here. In a 629 Blue Wing Block D, $2,500 to get it going. Come on in. $2,500. Oh my goodness. Well, we've seen crazy things before, but there is another level reach when you get a 629. Potentially, again, we're going to need your phone calls here because that's the open. That is just to get it started. That is to get a lot of people involved and get everyone participating and get us excited about Blue Wing Block Ds that are the best in the world. And if you're not excited about Blue Wing Block D, you just might not be a Tanzanite person, and that's okay. Not everybody loves every stone. That's a fact. It's what makes us unique, right? Even if you love, love, love jewelry, you don't love every stone, right? I know I don't, and I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm not going to sit up here and say, I love this and I love this. And I don't love every stone, and that's okay. We're all entitled to that. You know, I got several stones that I'm not a huge fan of. Other stones I really, really, really like. So that's what we all live by, is those great preferences, and we strive to bring you everything you're looking for. But when it comes to these Blue Wings, and I know there's Tanzanite just about everywhere you go, and it has a vast difference in color. It's not something you need to send away to GIA or be a really, really super, super, super tenured gemologist to know. Y'all sitting at home can know the difference between good and regular and great and the best Tanzanite by looking at it. It's one of the things I love about the stone. Sometimes diamonds are a little bit more finesse. You got to really be an expert. You really got to look close. You got to have a lot of access to a lot of tools to know the difference between really good diamonds and good diamonds. With Tanzanites, it really comes down to really just the saturation. And the better that saturation is, the more high-end that stone is. And yes, you want great cutting, and there's only one source, so there's not going to be one source better than another, like other gems, where rubies, vastly different if it's Burma versus Thai. Vastly different if it's Burma versus Vietnamese. But this, one source. There is only one option with Tanzanite, so it boils down to the saturation level. And in this sense, the red flashes that you get, and no open at 25. We're moving along. Tell you what we've got. Museum pieces, pink diamond. I think we got to show the 43-point pink diamond. Because if you go a little bit larger, they're suddenly $15,000. Top of the hour's here. Welcome to our last hour of Saturday. Certainly hope you're enjoying the show. I'm sorry that some of you, I know if you went online because you're not getting us on TV, thank you for that. Apologies. I don't know what's going on, but apologies. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to start the hour with something really, really special. I want to show you the pink diamond because pink diamonds are a rarity that we don't have the ability to bring more in. We've tried. And so when it's a new stone that we get to see that's been kind of tucked away in a vault, we get to bring it out like this today. It's very exciting. I want to mention also that earlier, about 90 minutes ago, I brought you our 2 Brazilian Paraibas that we have left. They're both still here. So if you'd want either of those Brazilian Paraibas, I had so many of you very upset with me on Thursday because we had one and it sold very quickly. And there were so many people that missed out. So apparently those folks may not be with us today, despite my previews. So call me if you'd like to see those. If you're going, I just tuned in, Brazilian Paraibas were here. There are 2 and they're quarter carat-ish stones. So we've got 2 of those. And then I want to show you the 43-point pink diamond because this is certified and it is a VS. And the trick is here is that I know, you guys know this too from seeing the show, if they are a little bit even larger than this, they get up to $15,000 very quickly. Usually we see our half carats or our light half carats right around 10, and then anything bigger goes to 15. Watch the 43-pointer, VS, GIA certified, and you're going to get every descriptor you need. And that is, well, before you even see the cert, take a look at that saturation level of that pink diamond. Wow. Now that's an amazing stone. It's item number 8307. Look at this. What a pleasure to see such a saturated pink in a bigger size. Because sometimes you get one thing, you gotta slack on the other. You get a bigger size, have you noticed? Bigger sizes are usually less saturated. This is a 43-pointer, Tony, and I'm about to show you the cert. But first, you'll notice there's some other things happening here. 43-point center, VS1. It has a 50-point total weight in what are heart-shaped white diamonds. Check this out. They're on either side, right there and right there. That's 50 points. That's a quarter carat each. So we have really upgraded the white diamonds as well. 24 points in the pink diamond halo and another 54 points in the white diamond round brilliant halo. So the halo's meeting up with the heart shapes. You've got solid 14K finished on the inside like you see here. About to show you that cert. And 43 plus I think, yep, we've got again the heart shape set 50. Beautiful. Look at that. That's rare. And you see how the cleft is going to be inward towards the halos there? So if you're not a heart shape fan, I'm not, y'all know that. It doesn't look like heart shapes necessarily, right? It looks like you've got almost a pear shape pointing down towards the band. Then you've got your double halo 24 in the pink, 54 in the white. So there's a lot of special individual characteristics of this ring. But maybe the most important thing of all is what I'm about to show you here, because this tells you what you need. Okay, this is a perfect example of GIA. They're calling it a faint pink. Okay, yes. She did? Hi, Monica. Monica got a big signet ring. I love it. Where's Monica calling from? New York. I wonder if she's a Mets fan. They're playing a do or die game today. Win and move on to tomorrow. Lose and your season's over. So, big day. Here we go. 43 points. VS1, there's your very important clarity characteristics. Yeah, no wonder it's VS1. Look, there's very little of anything here. Plus you have, again, natural, of course, all natural diamond. And we've got the proportions. This is your sideways view, and there is your look at the clarity. Now, right above that, your clarity scale, your diamond color. This is your color diamond scale here. It looks a little different than when we go like D to Z, and that's because it's a pink diamond. This is not a yellow diamond. It's a high-end, really rare stone, and it's certified, and we're going to blow it out. And yeah, well, look at this. What was I telling you? I mean, we all know this. I mean, we've seen enough of them now where we know that that pink diamond is $13,999, and then I've got on my notes that best value I've seen. Well, sure enough, it is. And the very first call, because I've had a lot of pink diamonds at this point, 1 carat plusers, tiny stones. We did have a 19-pointer earlier today, by the way, just to, remind you of that if you missed it. But here's what we'll do. $13,999 in the bag, that's all fine and well. I got to discount it, and you're getting a VS1, which is extremely important, and here's what it looks like on the hand, so you can check that out because it's really giving you Oh, the luxury of having those big heart shapes, there's something that really adds quite a bit when you get those larger heart-shaped VS diamonds, and it's under $10,000 today. One caller, and guys, I have said this earlier, but I'm going to say it again. We have 2 stones that are over 1 carat. I have nothing else, though. This is my largest. Besides the 102 and the 109, this is the largest. I have several in the, I have a couple in the 30-point range. I've got several that are a 1/4 carat and lower. This is the 43-pointer. This one's brand new today. First time seeing it. It's not 10, it's not 9, it's not $8,000. I will give it away. We've got to give something away to where it actually goes. Like, you know, it's got to go to somebody's house, right? Check it out. Look at it. Talk to your jeweler. Ask what the replacement value to make the same exact ring. There aren't many jewelers out there that can do a pink diamond, that can source one. And of course, last night it was big news that the Hong Kong auction happened and we saw an 11.5 carat fetch, the highest per carat diamond price ever. And it was a pink diamond. And it was $57.7 million. Here's what we're gonna do instead of 8,000 or 7,000, or you know pink diamonds, you've seen more here probably than anywhere else. We give you the best value possible, $69.99 first caller, and I'll tell you what, if you get it right now, I'm going to do an extra special thing here. I'm going to give you a bonus discount right now because every little bit saved is really important. And especially when we're giving it away like we are already at $69.99, but it's not going to be that price. I've got a Saturday extra special savings for you right now. If you get it now and you really want to take advantage of, I'm not talking about a couple extra dollars, I'm going to make another significance bonus discount. You know how like some days it's a holiday and we say $50 off? This is not $50 off extra bonus. This is a large sum that I'm going to save you to pick it up and try it right away and try this new 43 pointer that looks all day like a 1/2 carat pluser. You've got the bezel around it. It's stunning. Here's what we're going to do. It's not $69.99. It is first caller, $5,999. There is just that one. And all you need to do is dial in and say, I'm taking it. It's mine. Try it out. Know that you've got that money back guarantee. Because if you are newer and you're going, there's no way. This is not pink diamond pricing that I see at my jeweler or that I see at the high-end stores or in the magazines or on the other channels, right? This is it. The 50, and you have all of that literature, that GIA cert to back everything up. You know everything that there is. You know every detail about your pink diamond, and you have a natural through and through stone that is actually, again, verified by that cert too. Everything you need. And $59.99 for a just under 1/2 carat stone, that's VS. And then, of course, we added all the extras, like 1.25 carats of extra diamonds to go around your 43 pointer. And that's important too. So $59.99, 60 seconds to take a gander at it, and then we'll see who's got it. It is stunning, rare. I mean, we went all out. A pink diamond halo, 2 big heart-shaped white diamond VSs, right? This is important. Okay. Next up, remember we have a few pieces here for you. Blue Wing Block D, hoop earrings that were requested, signet rings that are all customized and designed for you. My marquise cut diamond. Hey, did anybody get the marquise? I keep asking. I'm wondering. That $9.99 34-point diamond we had, 37-pointer rather, 37-pointer. Oh my goodness. So many great ideas. Let me recap the Brazilian Paraibas because, you know, and then if this is still a little too high in price tag and you want experienced pink diamond, let me show you that 19-pointer, since a lot of you sound like maybe you joined us a little later. Take a look. There's the 19-pointer. And that ring, overall, with the gold and the extra halo, this is kind of that similar concept where we had a pink diamond to start, added the pink diamond halo. We're making that one, you know what, $14.99 on that one. It's item number 6148. Solid finishing on the inside of that band and a really good look at $14.99. So you can see how we're trying to, we did this earlier with Paraibas. We had so many different options and we had different price points for all. And that's what we've got going on here with pink diamonds. You can choose that 43-point GIA certified, which I highly recommend because bigger stones are obviously really, really tough to get. But here's a 19-pointer with the 8-point pink diamond halo. That's only $1,499, so there's a great value also. Okay, so let's do this. I'm just going to put something up there. And we have a 34-pointer, but the 34-pointer is very similar in price to the 43-pointer. There's the 34. That's an oval. That's also GIA certified, and that's a great color too. So lots of great options here. My white diamond's here if anybody wants to see it. It's a 101 white diamond. And we need to rock your world now with a very, very important piece. And let's see. We do have some earrings that are diaspores. And the blue wing block D. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, we have a round coming up. And if anybody would like it, the 543 Paraiba, and I do want to recap the Brazilian stones in case you weren't with us. Let me show you those because those have got to go. We had so many people miss out. Maybe they were just too angry at me to ever come back again. But I know I can't control Mother Nature. I wish I could. But we deal with limited stones on these real rarities. And let me know who wants that one at $14.99. There's only one. So just, holler at me when that one's gone at 19 points. And here's what it looks like on the hand as well. If you missed it earlier, there's the finishing all the way through the inside. Here's what it looks like on the hand here, on the ring finger. And that is $14.99 for a nearly 20-point stone. It's just values one after another, after another, after another. Just really important values for you. So that'll be $14.99, just one. And you get actually 27 points in diamonds to go all the way, sitting basically atop this, not too wide. We don't go crazy here on this one. We just have the kind of that mid-sized dome for you here. Really sits beautifully. I'm super comfortable with that finishing all the way through the inside as it is. And $14.99. All right, so then we talk about Paraibas. These are the Brazilian Paraibas, 1 in a billion. I mean, that's not, it sounds like a crazy, just like hyperbole phrase there, but this is actually really close to true when you talk about actual numbers of Paraiba from Brazil versus everything else out there. And this is a limited stone overall. I have two, so let me just kind of recap this for anybody who wasn't with me at the 30-minute mark. I mentioned they would be here. I did bring one Thursday. It was a new one, as they all are, and it sold very quickly. Before I even got the lowest price up there, it was gone. Because we have collectors. Collectors sometimes are a bit tenacious. You have to be if you're a gem collector, because no matter, money aside, collecting gems is tough because there's never enough to go around for everybody. It's why a lot of times you see prices driven up to higher levels. It's exactly why we see continued elevated prices on Paraiba per carat, is because that exact reason. You get something that there's a finite limited quantity. Finite means just what's out there's out there. And the world is looking for it, and there's no new find and no new discovery, and what's out there's out there, and there's a lot more gem collecting people out there than there are Paraibas. This is what happens. And as time wears on and more people get to know it and more people want to have it, and wealth, there's a lot of wealth out there in this world, right? And there is, and especially when you look overseas, some of the biggest gem collectors, they sometimes belong to royal families and have crowns on their head. And sometimes they're czars and heads of state, and sometimes they stay anonymous. But they are movers and shakers from Asia and from the Middle East. And there's a lot of wealth. And when you have a lot of wealth, you collect fancy colored diamonds and gemstones that are of high value. And when it comes to Paraiba, and let me just put all that aside, because for those of you going, so I'm not that, or I'd like to be that, we really take everybody and we can make you a collector. Because we're not asking millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars per carat on stones that actually are those prices when you find them out there. And as we were talking about with the pink diamond, a lot of times those are in auction houses. Well, that's not just open to anybody. So even if you've got $57 million to spend, that doesn't mean you're there bidding on the auction. It's by invite only. So this is where we really, again, with the gem world, it gets very interesting very quickly when you're talking about the world's rarities, and Brazilian Paraiba is it. And out of my history, career, every little bit of show, and I have done a lot of shows here at TVON, and I've done a lot of shows in my career because, a lot of years. I've had less than 10 Brazilian Paraibas that weren't accents, meaning that are big enough to be a center stone, because usually they are teeny tiny little droplets. They are like a little pinpoint of a size, which is okay if you want an accent stone. It's different when you want to make it the center focal point of a ring. We have two here. This is everything we have. The one we had on Thursday is gone. These are the two new ones today. And I thought best to probably show them together, because if I show one, you might like the other one better. So I wanted to get them on the same show, share with you what they are, give you the greatest discount, and get you a 24 or a 23 pointer in an elongated oval in that very distinctive Brazilian only has produced that color. And with it, I hope you don't mind, we made it a little more rare by adding pink diamonds to each one, adding white diamonds, and giving you a choice of, yes, 19 pointer or the 43 pointer, 43. Thank you. Let me know who got it if you may, if you can. 43 point pink diamond is gone, 19 pointers here. Thank you so much. Here's what we'll do on either one of these Brazilian Paraibas. Can't believe we're looking at this. They are named Paraiba because it's from the state of Paraiba. That is where they were first discovered in the late 80s in Brazil. And that's where these two are from. And that is what makes it a big deal. Now, the item number you're looking at, 8343, that applies to the one that you're seeing here. Actually, 8343, I have 8400 and 8383. So let me see. I think it's 8383, Tony. Yeah, 8383 is the one that's on the right side here. Yes, 8383. But you got all the specs are correct. And that's going to be one choice. Now, that's where it goes pink, white, pink as far as the triple halo. If you go over here, this is 8400, and that item number is going to apply to the 23 pointer. So that's 1 point smaller than the right side, 23, 24. But really, they're both elongated ovals. They both have similar color. I would just say, which mounting do you like better? Or if you're really a collector and you're going, I just want the bigger stone, that's fine too. But this is where you're getting your choice of, and watch this, they're not $99.99, they're not even half that. The fact that they're under $5,000 to get anything in the world of Brazilian Paraiba is amazing. And we are going to give you a choice of here, take your pick, but they're not even $5,000. They're not even $49.99, and you see that color distinction. It's so different, it's so recognizable, and just it's important. It is important, and it's truly that extra copper. You know, think about it. Even though the veins once connected before plate tectonics and before the continental drift and before the different continents were on the move, and that's why we found some in Mozambique and Nigeria, you can see that still there was a slightly different chemical makeup in the area of the earth in Brazil versus Mozambique and Nigeria because the colors are a little lighter. They're a little more like of a blue color, right? This is where if you want Brazilian material, they're not even $49.99 a piece. They are only $3,999 a ring. That is your choice of. They are the same price, despite the being, you know, a tiny bit different carat weight, and that's, you know, something to consider when you've got a Brazilian stone. They're much like diamonds where every point counts. So you've got important pieces to choose from, a really great selection. The colors are bold. You can't miss it, right? It's the ultimate neon. They're even more, if this is possible, even a brighter, more saturated neon than even all the stones we typically see, which are usually the Africana material. So a beauty there, no doubt about it. And here we go, $39.99, your choice of. And a final 30 seconds with those. And let us know if you have requests, guys, because we are down to 40 minutes left in the show today. And then we're going to see you tomorrow, I hope, with the 3 big hours to end our week and really put a little punctuation on your weekend here. But this is just such a good piece. I mean, either way you're going. Let me try each one on first individually. We're going to look at each one separately. I'll start over here on the right side. This is 8383. That is the 24-point oval. They are each slightly elongated in the ovals. This one has the pink, then the white, then the pink again. And that's how it looks on the hand. So that's one option. That's your 24-pointer. And then you're going to get total weight here just under a carat in extra diamonds, but pink and white. That's why we separate it. So you have your 45 points in the pink and your 48 points in the white there. And then I'll swap them out and we'll show you the other oval, which is the 23-pointer. Boy, these are so rare. I mean, I know there were a lot of you that just couldn't get in time on Thursday. That's why I mentioned at the time, we're going to have a couple more. They'll be here Saturday. I mentioned it last night. Here's the 8400 option, and that'll be the 23-point center. Now, here's where you're getting maybe not as much diamond weight overall, but you get that more triple halo and then a little more gold width here because you got that split shank leading up to your triple halo. The triple halo goes pink, white, white, and then you've got the white diamonds carrying through the sides. That'll be a total weight of 5 points in the pink diamonds and another 69 points in white diamonds, and that is also $39.99. And then here they are. Might as well show them to you side by side, or at least up and down. There they are together. So you can see them there. So there they are on the hand. Very similar overall, even in size. It's just, to me, it's a matter of, do you like this extension of pink diamonds kind of dotting the outside here and a plain shank? Do you like the split shank with diamonds and keeping the halos more kind of simple, kind of closer together and a little more streamlined? That's totally up to you, but no matter what, price tag the same. All right, so just had to highlight those in case you were, you know, preoccupied or joining us a little later in the morning here or afternoon. So that's going to be a choice of 2 great stones, 2 rarities, about as rare as I can bring you. And then I got to flash this because we do also have a white diamond. And I know a lot of you woke up to a lot of emails about this. Look at this. A 1 carat 01 white diamond that's certified. Item number 7484, and I'm going to show you the GIA cert. Yes, a GIA cert on a white diamond, tough. Should really elevate the price. It's not going to. This is actually our lowest price we've ever had on a 1 carat GIA certified white diamond in our history. So once again, going backwards at a time like now makes for extra special values. 105 is the double halo diamond weight. 105. Oh my goodness. It's just one of those values is going to go. You know that much. 18 karat solid gold. Yes, we had to upgrade the gold. It's not every day we see big diamonds and white diamonds. They are still, you know, believe it or not, if you're thinking, but they can bring white diamonds all day, right? Because they can bring big pinks and big yellows. And so why is it so hard to bring white diamonds? The tough part is not bringing white diamonds. It's bringing white diamonds at a value. That's where the struggle exists. It's the value. It's the deal. It's putting white diamonds on sale. That's what never happens because white diamonds are in demand worldwide for every pendant, every earring stud, every ring, everything. So to get this white diamond here with a 101 size and your GIA cert, and take a look because it's H color, it's a VS2 clarity, it's a 5 by 6.3 millimeter cushion, and you've got, GIA inscription. That means that cert number is inscribed on your stone. It's on the back side. You'll never see it unless you separate the stone from the mounting. And then you can link up the stone with, it's like microchipping your animal. It is. I would say dog, but I think maybe they microchip other animals too. Bunnies, cats, I'm not sure. Take a look. I've only owned dogs, so I'm not sure. But take a look at this. Rather, the dogs own me. Let's clarify that, though. Let's clarify. I don't think you can actually consider me a dog owner because my dogs have always owned me, period. I think y'all understand that, right? We know as pet parents, it's the other way around. Look at this. Clarity, you got it. That's why it's a VS2. H color, where does that sit on the color scale? Right here at the upper echelon of near colorless. And it's not till really you're down here where you start seeing body color. So anything that you're in D to J, if you are going D to J, you're going to be looking at those higher upper echelon diamonds. Let's look at it up close in the ring now. I'll try it on. Engagement ring, anniversary, upgrade, whatever it is. This could be it. It's the one to own, and it is our lowest price ever. And it was supposed to be $19,999. And I've had other 1 carat diamonds that were not VS, that were not this pretty, that did not have this kind of diamond weight around them, and they were more. This is our best price possible. We're bringing it to you today. It's going to find its home. And look what you ultimately get. Kind of the look of a 10 karat cushion cut diamond, because the halos go right on in. It's like the center stone just goes right on through seamlessly to that double halo. And it's not 10,000, half off already, I'm liking it, but then it's not 10 or 9 or 8 or 7. It's not $6,000. It's $5,999. It's your best diamond deal here. And we have big deals on pinks and yellows and even some chameleons, right? But this is the one to own if you want that white diamond category, because you're going to head out there to the retail stores. Do you think there's going to be a 1 carat diamond loose for $59.99 at a retailer? The diamond world is so much easier to identify value in because they're so out there everywhere. The only thing is we ask that you kind of keep them in the same vein. Like, look at other H colors, look at other VS2s, look at other GIA certified, because the certs make a big difference in the diamond world. Who's going to take it? Because already lots of callers, only 1 ring, and it wouldn't be worth nearly as much if we slice it in half. So we got to leave it intact, right? Because that's the big deal. If it's a ½ carat, no problem. But a 101 puts you in a different level altogether, and it's $59.99. Take advantage of it. It's a huge value. That's our biggest diamond deal ever. And we've had, you know, not a lot of them, but over the years, they're memorable because there are so few. And that's the one to own, and you get a VS quality. Oh. Truth be told, you could get an SI and still not see inclusions. I mean, if they're, you know, if the lapidary, you know, strategized and put those facets in the right place. But to get something like this at $59.99, it's got to go. It's got to go. It's as simple as that. And remember, if you missed it earlier, 90 minutes ago, I brought Lolo's links out for the last time at $888. So if you don't have that ring and you think it's going to be here forever at $888, so you can take your time, get it today before you're disappointed. Also, here's the $59.99 diamond ring. Whew, and that is just, love it. Just when you think diamonds are diamonds are diamonds, we get lost in these big, bold colors, and we like the exotics. Something about a diamond always looks good, always appropriate, always fabulous, and you don't need it to be a left-hand ring finger ring. It could be going easily on the right-hand middle finger if you want. Doesn't matter. Yeah, unfortunately, Deborah, those sold out from under me too. I do not, I'll double check and see, Joyce, if we have anything like it. But I did hear after the fact, those diamond earrings are gone. So yes, and thank you for the football wishes. I will admit I'm pretty preoccupied right now with playoff baseball, but the Trojans are doing quite well. Last I checked, they were 6th in the nation, so I'm pretty happy about that. And I've been keeping an eye on your Canes as well. So Deborah, I'll check and see if we have anything similar. But those 1 carat emerald cuts are gone. Yeah, okay, so coming up, and this diamond is here, 101, at least for the moment. So Joyce, if we have any 1 carat diamond earrings, let me know. I don't know if we do, but there might always be, you know, we make new every day. So sometimes I can always give you a heads up of what's coming through the pipeline here. Brazilian Paraibas are here. I do have one more pink diamond. If you want a pink diamond, we got a 34 pointer. That's an oval. We do have that one. And also, you know what? So many of you were intrigued by that yellow and pink diamond I brought you in the 3-stone style the other day. Just want to let you know I have a lot of people talking about this one as well. That, of course, is our yellow and pink together in a 3-stone style. So we have that too. That's here also. Okay, so that's the 251 yellow diamond. You might remember it from the other night. 8303 was the number. Very saturated pink diamonds, and we've got this one under $16,000. And you get a GIA cert with that yellow diamond. So the yellow diamond stands at 251. Then you get the 30 points. That's a 15 point on each side in those very saturated pinks in the pear shapes. And that is going to be only $15,999. And yep, that's kind of the most important combination we have altogether, because you're getting extremely significant stones all the way across your hand. And the pinks and the yellows I've always adored together, but when they get saturated, boy, does that give you extra wow. When they get really extra saturated like this, where you've got the bright yellows, because yellow can be pastel, pinks can also be barely there. This is really giving you a beautiful dose of color. So highly recommend that one as well at $15,999, and you get a cert to go with the 251 yellow in the middle. So that's a great chance to pick that up. All right, so coming up, and let me know, guys, if we can show you anything for our last 30 minutes. Here's the cert. This goes with the center stone. This is that 2 carat 51 W2X range SI1. And then you've got your really, well, that's a very conservative clarity grading when you have very few inclusions like you see front and back. So great chance to pick that up. And that's that GIA certified yellow diamond. And then the pink diamonds are not really, we don't usually certify 15 pointers, but they're very saturated, as you can well see. So that's exquisitely done, and thank you if you're picking that up. All right, so white diamond is here as well. If you want to get that 1 carat 01 white diamond, that's a great way to go. Last call on the show, and then we got to move right along. I will pop this one on my hand for you as well, so you can see how the 3-stone style goes from really one side to another. See that? So you really get, I love for, again, ease of wear too. You've got kind of a bookend there going on. It's like your pear shapes really do kind of balance out the sides, keep it even. Hey, Ping, do we have anything in 1 carat diamond earrings that are the bigger 1 carat each? I know some certified stones, at least I heard from the gal who picked them up. She called in on Wednesday and said she loved them. So I'm assuming those are gone. For real. And then we'll see if we have anything else similar. We're checking right now, Deborah, just to make sure if there's anything else. And this one is down to $15,999. Thank you if you get it. All right, so come on in. Let's know if you have any requests, anything we can recap here. Our Brazilian Paraibas, our 101 diamonds, some of our very best of the best from the show today are still here. And then we also have, well, it's the big blue wing in the round. This is the stunner. And I'm not going to let it sit here for another day. It's 8256. I had this up against much bigger stones last night, and this was the most saturated by far. It was next to a 12.5 carat Asher. It was next to a 9, almost 10 carat heart shape. This was by far the most saturated stone, and it's a round, so you still get this beautiful cutting, this exquisite presence. And you know what? On its way right now, Deborah, I don't know, King has something in her hand. What could it be? What I want? Yes. Okay, they're not exactly what I want, but they're close. Deborah, are you watching right now? In Virginia or Tennessee? Because I'm not sure where you are right now. But I have some too. King, you're the best. Let's show them real quick. We'll come back to this, I promise. Deborah, this is what I have. They don't have the halo around them, but they are bezel set. Oh my. And they have certs. And Tony, it's item number 6772. There's still cushions. I know we had some emerald cuts last weekend. They're gone. They are gone. And that's why you pick up on pieces while they're here, because I don't want you to miss out. You know it when you see it. Let's come in close and take a look, because what else do we have? What else? And I do have rounds, by the way, but they're a simple stud. And let me come all the way in. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, those will work too. Okay, so let me refocus, because watch. Everybody else's diamonds, TVON's diamonds. There you go. A little sparkle there, because they're VS. Or rather SI1, and then I've got the VS stones coming. So here we go. This is one option. Then we have another. Now, those are going to have certs. Those are 1 carat. Well, one's a 1, one's a 101. If you want to go rounds, I have, or if you like the halo, because I know last weekend's had the halo, I have rounds. Whoa, they get bigger. I have rounds with the halo. Wow. See what a halo does? We know a bezel makes a stone look bigger, but a halo of diamonds makes it look even bigger. And the fact that they're rounds, just a different shape, right? So Deborah, if you're with me, please give me some feedback on if you like either of those in lieu of the emerald cuts that are already sold. Tell me if you like either of those, and I'll scooch them in here. Now, the rounds don't have certs. The cushions do. The cushions, so if that's a priority and you want GIA certified stones individually, those are certified. And those are going to be screwbacks, as are these, because here's where you get a 1 carat each in a round. I know there were a lot of you that missed out on those emerald cuts. And I don't have emerald cuts, but I do have these two. And item number 6956 will be on the right side. And let's talk a little bit about that, because that's going to give you an 18 karat gold, as are the bezels. 18 karat gold no matter what you choose. But it's 1 carat in each of the center round brilliants, and then another 1 carat in the diamond halos. That's going to be very similar spec-wise. That's almost exact to what we had last weekend in the emerald cuts, because you're getting 3 carats total weight. So item number is 6956. 18K, 1 carat in each, which means 2 carats in your round centers, and then you get the 1 carat in the halos around them. And good news. Wow. Wow and wow. How are the, wait a minute. This is 2 carats 01. They're more money than the 3 carats. Well, you know why? Cert, no cert. But if you happen to enjoy the rounds, here's what we're doing. The cushion cuts with the certs, $99.99. I'll go ahead and I'm only doing that, and I know they say something different. I'm going to show you the bag. There it is, guys. I just put $99.99 instead, because pink means low. Red means ownership. Pink means I just changed it. You know why? Because the ones I had last week were $99.99. Am I right? So it's only fair. And that's for the cert. Now, if you want to go the rounds on the right side, they're less. I ask, they're less. Because I feel like maybe it's going to be, you're not getting certs with the rounds, but they are VS, and they've got an extra carat in diamonds, because remember over here, you get 3 carats. So you get 3, you get 2. 2 carats, 3 carats. How about we do less for the 3 carats. If you want to go there, we're going to make, this is going to be a problem, but I want you to take them while they're here, $94.99 for the rounds. So if you want to go halo, more sparkle, more diamonds, you get less money, and there's still screwbacks, and there's still your choice of gold, and we have 1 pair of each. Now the bezels have to stay in the white gold. The rounds, you can do whatever gold color you want. So what a fabulous way to go. Oh my. We just did some deals on diamonds for everybody, and then you could get the 1 carat diamond, the 101 to go with. What I would love to see the 1 carat 01 ring that we had with the cushion cut earrings that we have there. So Deborah, if you're with me, let me know. I do like the rounds too. I mean, I obviously, given the choice, I'm going to go with more diamonds every time. I am, because I don't necessarily, for an earring, prioritize a cert. I do. So if you'd like them, let me know. They are $94.99, and yep, the halo makes it extra special. Here's what they look like from a distance as well. Let me just show the rounds here very quickly so you can see what that's all about. A little perspective on size, because I know, yeah, that's where we get to understand what a big, big look you're getting here, because when you're starting with the 1 carat center and then you add diamonds around it, it really look at that. It's a ½ an inch diameter just about. So what a piece. And then there's your centered post, but it's going to be that threaded style. We want to make sure they're extra secure, because you don't want one of those. I mean, how many people do I hear from every week that say, oh my gosh, I lost an earring and I can't find it. I don't know where it is. We don't want that to happen with these really, really, really big stones. We don't want it to ever happen. We just really, really know that these are tough to duplicate. So $94.99, whereas I can always, if you lose one and worst comes to worst and you don't find it, I can always make you another one if it's a ½ carat. But I can't do that necessarily if it's a 1 carat. We don't get those very often, and that's what it looks like from a distance away, so you can get an idea of the size. Let's go back to our wheel. We'll show you 2 pairs, and again, let me know what you like off those. I just had to bring those out. I'm glad we had a couple of options, because that is a nice way to get some big diamonds, and yet either way, they're everyday wearable. They're still a stud. They're just a really big size. So $94.99 on the right side, and then on the left side, $99.99 with the certs. Okay, so Deborah, let me know if you have any questions further that I can answer for you, or if anybody else wants them. Hey, it's up to you guys. So coming up, lots of requests coming in at the end, and we hope you'll continue bringing those requests in. I want to bring out that big blue wing block D. We're going to find a way to get that 8 carat 24 out of here. Look at that. I also have, I know, options are good though, right? We like options. If you would prefer a classic stud, I have a 2 carat classic stud. So they're rounds that don't have a halo, and they are this. So there's another one, 2 carats total weight, 1 carat in each side. So the same size, but see how much bigger you get when the halo's added? Right, I'll put them right in front. See that difference there? That's the same size center stone, yes. Thank you, the rounds. Now, Jess, make sure real quick, since I just added these, just see if she'd prefer, or he would prefer, those rounds, because I do have those classic rounds as well. But if you want the 3 carats, you're going with the backdrop. If you want the rounds, because I just got, these were just brought out, those are also 18 karat gold. They're also screwbacks, and that's just 2 carats without the halo. And if anybody would like those, they're $77.77. So there you go. So we've got choices. Again, but you want the 3 carats, probably? Options are good. I always like to make sure that is everything we have in big individual diamond earrings. That is everything we have. You're looking at it. And it's so, thank you, Pink, for bringing those great options out. I'm so pleased we had some, because I know she's not the first one to ask about those emerald cuts that sold last week. So here we are. And if I can zoom in on any one of them in particular, let me know. $77.77. $94.99 and $99.99, because you've got bezels and certs. And last 20 minutes left. Questions, requests? We're going to bring out, wow. Are they still sticking with the big ones in the back? I think these are gone. Ping, is it the big ones they're taking, I think? Yeah. Okay. All right, so those are what we have left now. 1 pair of 2 carats, $77.77. 1 pair of GIA certified cushion cuts, $99.99. Okay, let's move along. I have the Blue Wing Block D that I really want to find a home for. And this is it. We started to share it with you. We started to show it to you. Here we go. Oh, I know now who that is. I think it is Deborah. Thank you, Deborah. Okay, so I'm so glad we got that request in. Wonderful. If you have requests of your own, 20 minutes left of airtime together. Let's show you what you'd like to see. Please, we'd love to show them to you. So here we are with the Blue Wing. It's the 824 Blue Wing Block D round, and it is exquisite, isn't it? No doubt about it. Bridge mounting, custom made, carat 84 in diamond weight as well. And how about this? Still have those Brazilian Paraibas if you'd like another gander at them. Still have the 101 white diamond certified ring if you'd like to look at that one more time. But here we are looking for a home for the Tanzanite. Had this one. It was last night. But, you know, if you're with us today, maybe you weren't last night and vice versa. So how about this? Extra special discount coming your way on a major 824. Could not be better. You get one of our largest diamond weights we do, custom around this piece. The bridge is fabulous. You can change the gold color if you'd like to. That's on us. But how about better than even that, here we go, $99.99 again, but a better value coming your way. We're going to start it at $3,500 to open the auction. You could not get a more dazzling Blue Wing Block D that's giving you everything from the sparkle to the vibrance to the red flashes, as you're going to see right on here. Look at all that beautiful dance. This is like we know Portuguese cut rounds have that almost overlap facet pattern that goes all the way through. But then certain Portuguese cuts just look a little bit more, you know what I'm going to do? Extra deal here. We so badly would love to get this one because I personally want to have somebody call me in the next couple days and say, I got the ring and OMG. Blue Wing, Block D, the BW, BD has never looked so good. The round in that setting is really fabulous. And you know what? Extra deal. Let's try it. This is what I had. I even had that last night. On a Friday night, didn't get the open. We're going to do a $25 increment, but if you want, we can even start. I know every little bit counts, right? And on these big Tanzanites, we know the values there. You've calculated the per carat, I'm sure, and you're looking at it from that perspective and thinking, well, I'm also getting a carat 84 in diamonds and a lot of gold. How about we just try this? $3,400 to start. I'm already at that price, way too low. You know it. You calculated it. You know where we're supposed to be on Blue Wing Block Ds. It's now $3,400 and only $25 increments to get you in. Let's try it. We have the end of the show coming. If you have any requests or something you'd like to see again, or by all means, check on availability. Had a lot of jewelry in the show, including pieces that are custom made. So if you're really thinking about those, pick those up before the phone line shut down here and take a look at $3,400 to open. We'll give it 60 seconds to get that started. And by all means, look at it on my hand coming up so you get a sense of the size. This is stunning and so important to see. I do recommend you size up a little bit on this one because that is, yep, as far as I'm going to get it on my hand because it's really wide all the way around. And that's good because when it is your proper size and you glide it right on the hand, it's going to be so much more comfortable because of it. It's the proper support for that bigger stone. This is an 824. That's no small feat there. And we're looking for $3,400. Where this all started, yeah, at 65. Then it went to 55. Then it went to 45. Then it went to 4. Then it went to 35. And now we're at $3,400, but still looking for that open with 20 seconds remaining. And just again, go up half a size beyond what you normally need. That's all I'd say. That's all I recommend. It's just that if you wear an 8, we want it to fit like an 8. So you're not having to send it back and have us resize it, or worse yet, take it to a different jeweler randomly and have to pay for sizing, right? One of the things we pride on is, you know, that you're not, right? So we want to make sure you get that, all that extra. Okay, so no open on that one yet. Might be recap time. Brazilian Paraiba, last call. Oh, I also did bring out this big opal. If you were, again, not with us last night, this big reduction in this museum opal from Lightning Ridge, Australia with the two-tone diamonds around it. Yes, half and half there, yellow and white diamonds, so lovely. Any other requests we can get to before we go off the air in 15 minutes? Anything else we'd like to see? Anything else you're thinking about? Anything else maybe you just need to get a question answered? Do want to remind you also, you weren't with me a couple of hours ago, here is your last look at Lolo's Links for $888. The ring is fabulous. It will probably continue to be in our collection, but This price tag cannot. Item number on this one is so, I mean, just first of all, the ring is the medium size. This is not the large original version. This is the one that has been the most popular because it seems to suit just about everybody. Item number is 0528. This is that 14K with the diamonds, 51 points in the diamonds paved and that center link in the middle. And then you have the rest of this link done in mirror finished, smooth as can be, curved links, graduated down the sides, sized for you. And then of course, hand signed on the inside as well. It's really a comfortable ring, but it's an everyday ring at the same time as it's a bold ring. And that is all really important to see together. And we have that for $888. So I want to remind you that's here. And we have the white and the yellow gold to show you. And we also have rose gold to order. So just a heads up there. And then of course our blue wing black D still here for $34. We'll do a quick recap. It sounds like we're ready to just do a little last minute take a look at what we have remaining kind of opportunity, and we'll do that coming up. Looking forward to seeing what you might have a question on or what you'd like to see one more time. I've got the white gold already on, and then I'll go ahead and pop the yellow gold on for you as well so you can see those side by side. And Virginia, any questions or anything we need to show again? Okay, so we're ready to go. Take a look. There are the rings on the hand so you can see the size that they give you. A great look there, and no doubt just a beautiful, comfortable way to wear a status link with diamonds, $888, but it's our last call at that price. That's why I want to make sure you see it today, okay? Because I don't want you to have to pay $40 to $899 or anything even greater going forward. So this is a great time to pick it up, and sits low profile in the hand, even though it's bold. Talk to any of our customers. I bet you there's somebody maybe on Facebook in this last couple of hours that has said, I own it and I love it and I wear it and it's comfortable, because that's what I hear over and over and over again on this design, but it's still wearable every day and stylish forever. And then we're going to get to our little recap, so we'll kind of let that hang out in the middle. I want to remind you of those two Brazilian Paraibas. We cannot leave them here today. It's a brand new show tomorrow, meaning we got all really hundreds and hundreds of pieces to put into our 3-hour showcase tomorrow. So I want to make sure that you see your last looks today of what we have. And we're really here to make sure that everything finds a home, gets questions answered. We help you out with anything you need to see. Either of those Brazilian Paraibas, let me put them even closer to your eye up front. Pink diamonds and white diamonds together with those Brazilian stones. That's what makes them so, so rare, is to see Paraiba out of the original find and the original source. That's very exciting. Also have, I gotta show it one more time. Don't hesitate. Try it out. Not a lot of big white diamonds out here in this world that are on sale. Ours is our one and only Carat 01 certified stone. It's all 18 karat gold. Here's a piece where you're getting over 2 carats in diamonds, but that center stone is that 101 cushion cut. That is down to $59.99. Then we have the Brazilian Paraiba that's 24 points. We have the Brazilian Paraiba that's 23 points. We have the 888 Lynx ring. You can see that, how it fares against some other rings there, and notice how large that is for such a small price. Also have some requests coming in here at the end, of course. And then, oh yeah, oh, the pendant. This would go with the ring too, wouldn't it? We just showed a blue wing block D in a round. This is the pendant I had the other day. It's item number 1982. Remember, that's my brother's item number there, because that's his birth year. Look at that. That's gonna be, who asked for this one? 1982 is the number. That's a blue wing, 10 karat 08. And 95 points in diamonds. That'll be the halo and the bail. Little pave in the bail, big prong set halo of round brilliance around the way. And that was $13,999. Today's price is, wow. Can't believe we're doing this on a 10 karat. It's $49.99 for a 1008. And I'm going to show it to you on the hand, and we'll show it to you on the neckline. And we have just that one. You can even change that to yellow. Here's the back side of it. Yes. On this one, I already have Vincent. I don't know how long he's been shopping with me, but Vincent, I'm not scared to show this to you. I didn't write any of these numbers because they're not in pink, but let me show it to him. Vincent, this is the bag for the item you requested. That's what I have here was. It started here, list. Here's where it was. Then it went to here, 8,000. Here, 7,000. Here, 6,000. This black marker, I mean, just a little, if you ever come to host here, black is the lowest. This means it's been closed out. Notice how it's magenta, blue, burgundy, red. This is the lowest I can do. It's a 1008, 95 points in diamonds. There's one, and that's the lowest I can do is right there. That is below, do you know what that means? below our own cost by a mile. To the point where if you said, I'll offer you $49.98, I truly can't take it. I can't. If you said I'll pay $79.99, well, that was about, what, a month ago? So it's where it's come down to just make sure it gets out the door. And to that end, let's stay there, and I'll pop it on my hand for you for a little size perspective. But that's all just, that's the bag. That's just about as transparent as I can be with you. I just showed you the inventory bag. And I would love to say, yeah, let's take a couple dollars off. I truly cannot. That is just, when we're below cost to that degree, it's one thing to be below cost on the red number. It's another thing to then go lower and lower and lower and lower many times over after that. Here's your measurement to it. It's a little bit over an inch. And if you're familiar with the gem world and the jewelry world, and I know you guys are, because you don't just pop in here and start buying, That's why you're here, because we're the last stop you make, right? We're the after you looked around everywhere else, saw all the other price tags, saw the qualities that you're getting when you pay more and you get less. And that's why hopefully you're ending up here. Because if you need something in fine jewelry, we're going to be that leader for value. So that one's available at $49.99, or did you get it? Available at $49.99. I'm so sorry. I wish I could just say, yeah, give me $2. I so can't do it. And sometimes we're just, again, going too far backwards. Here's what it looks like from a distance away, just as another perspective there, just to see what that looks like size-wise against the neckline too. So always good when it's bigger than the microphone, or approximately. So $49.99 on that one. Let me know who's got it, and then we'll go back to our wheel. We'll show you a couple more recaps here and our last call on the show. So let me know if there's anything else. Hey, did we ever, guys, sell that 19-point pink diamond? 19-point pink diamond coming up. All right, 19-point pink diamond. That was the 19-pointer for $14.99. And then I have, you know what? Let's do this blue wing, the 6 carat 29. Do we want to do that, or the big opal? This big, fabulous opal with the yellow and the white diamonds. Give you a look at that. That's only down, well, they're down to $36.99 on the opal. So last call, we've got a 1 carat diamond. I'll move the camera back a little bit so we can see everything really well. 2 Brazilian Paraibas, they're $39.99 each. We've got the big Lightning Ridge opal. We've got the 19-point pink diamond. That's a good one. And then here are those Brazilian Paraibas, so distinctive in their colors. Here's that 101 GIA certified diamond. That's a 101 center, but then it's got another carat and diamonds around it. Then we have the opal. That's our beautiful Lightning Ridge black opal. It's in a pear-shaped stone. It looks fabulous. We still have the Tanzanite pendant. I'll see if that hangs out on its own. I don't think it'll sit on its own, but I'll give it a little bit of help, so you can consider that at $49.99. I know, I wish I could do better. I just, sometimes we can't. Sometimes we're just at our absolute, well, when we have to start discounting off our normal pricing, things have gone awry, right? And then when we have to discount it, how many times was that on that bag? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times? That's a different deal. So congrats if you get it. $49.99 on the pendant, $888 my Lynx ring in front of that, $14.99 on the pink diamond that's front center there. That's that Marquise cut rarity that is a 19-point center. We're in last few minutes here, 7 minutes left to go. The big white diamond is here. The Tanzanite pendant is here. Let me move these around a little bit so you really see them each for what they are. Let me know if you need to see anything on the hand, or if you need us to bring up the graphics to see what they're all about. $59.99. $39.99. Here's the pink diamond in the center right there. That's going to be, oh yeah, $14.99 for a pink diamond. Pretty good. That's the good stuff there. And then I'll tell you, if I swap these out, I'll be able to move in a little closer so you can see them even better. But $888, fabulous links. How about this? Last call, 60 seconds, then we can show you something else. Just want to make sure that those have all been fully presented throughout the show. A couple of them have been presented a couple of times. So wanted to make sure we give you one last look, because I can't bring them back tomorrow. We got a very full, busy day tomorrow, as we do on Sundays. And so we got a lot to show you. So really, snag these before somebody else does, because that's what usually happens at the end of the day. There's this flurry and everybody's picking up what they have been thinking about all day long. And it's sometimes, believe it or not, after I'm up here begging for 3 hours on these pieces, there are more than one caller for each piece. So that's why they're giving one last look here. Take what you love, get those last call price tags, and make sure you're on the phone lines to get whatever you need from that wheel. It's a beautiful selection, that's for sure, and we're proud to bring them to you at a value like that. Final 19 seconds. We got the 19-point pink, $14.99. Someone's going to have to explain that to me. How a 19-pointer is under $1,500, and then it has an additional halo around it. That is such a winner. That opal's $36.99. Take whatever you love. We still have the round blue wing in the bridge. Okay, last call. Have a great Worcester Saturday. Don't forget, we're here tomorrow as well, 10 o'clock Pacific. And that's 1 p.m. Eastern. So we'll see you tomorrow, hopefully, Sunday, and give you a great Sunday showcase to end the week here. Also, oh, I did want to remind you, this bracelet here, I had a lot of questions about this. It was here last night, but if you weren't, this one's down to $29.99 for a yellow and white diamond tennis bracelet. Wow. Big 43-point yellow diamond ovals mixed with white diamond brown brilliance. It's $2,999. What in the world? And you can get any gold color you want. You could get a combination of gold colors. You could get two-tone gold, whatever you need, but we have 4 minutes left. Let me know what you like off this wheel. Spencer, what are you talking about over there? Antonio, let me know what they're thinking about. I'll try them on. We'll give you the graphics. We'll do everything we need to do here. But it's last call time on the show, and a lot of these pieces are going to find their way out, so make sure. Thank you so much. Sounds like we've got one of the Paraibas. Let me know which one. The Brazilian Paraibas are being discussed right now. $39.99 each for just the best of the best Brazilian stones. Gotta love those. Also, a really important, that bracelet, $29.99 on the bracelet with the yellow and the white diamonds. The big opal, the very large opal, very impressive there. Stunning to get any one of those. Don't forget about the white diamond. That's our 101 white diamond, and a lot of great pieces to choose from. Just pick your favorite right now, and we'll help you out. Thanks again for being with us, and join us tomorrow. We've got a very special show, some surprises I usually tell you a little bit about. I'm gonna have you be with us tomorrow, because if I tell you, you're gonna say, just bring them out right now. We're gonna have some very special surprises and debuts tomorrow, and some very special discounts on the way as we get ready for a big Sunday. So make sure you're with us tomorrow if you can. If you're on the go, travel safe, be well, and we'll see you back here tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Again, this is also, remember this, last call here. I do have a 34-pointer if you missed out on the 43. Here's the 34-point pink as well. Just a quick look at that. That'll be the 34-point, very saturated, GIA certified VS2 pink, 18 karat gold. We're going to give that away for $49.99 at the end of our show. So GIA certificate, I'll show that to you. That's a 34-pointer. 18K, you get a carat 03 in diamonds around it. That'll be your double halo. And then look at this. This is what we're talking about. Great saturation level on this stone. It's that beautiful cert. We're going to show you now. GIA cert, important because you're going to get that distinguished kind of, again, we're going to walk you through this here. It's our VS2. This is for that one I just set down in the middle. It's the oval pink diamond. You can see oval modified brilliant, 3.5 by 5.5, oval, 34 points, very light pink, and VS2. It is natural in origin and color, of course. And then you've got no fluorescence to the stone, and there's your clarity characteristic to that pink diamond that's right there in the middle of your screen. And that's only $49.99, been discounted as well. And you're getting the 34 plus the 103 and the double halo and white diamonds as well. So our very last call, if you would just really enjoy a pink diamond, yeah. Yellow diamond bracelet on the wrist, you got it. Remember, this is in all yellow right now, Antonio. I'm offering to do it in either all yellow, all white, or two-tone, because there are two tones of diamonds. So maybe you want to think about getting the yellow diamonds in the yellow gold and the white diamonds in the white gold, or you can keep it as is, or we can do it in all white gold. The item number on this one, Tony, is 4572, and that total weight, Antonio, is 308. Breaks down like this: 215 in the yellows and 93 points in the white diamonds. And it's, watch this, I'll show you the entire length of the bracelet here. There are 5 individual yellow diamonds. You're seeing them right across your screen. There are 43 points each. That's going to insert close, and then you've got figure 8 safeties, and then the rest are white diamonds, and we'll show it up close as well. But that is a really important style. Great every day, kind of a way to mix up and add to a tennis bracelet, because you get a little extra to it with a lot extra to it, and that there are big yellow diamonds every about inch or so throughout the bracelet. So there's the yellow diamond bracelet for you. And that'll be $29.99 for the yellow diamond and white diamond bracelet. But there you can see up close, it's white diamonds in between, and then you've got the large oval yellows. 5 yellow diamonds, all 43 points each, and they're fancy yellows. So really a beautiful way to get a yellow and white diamond tennis bracelet. Just kind of makes your tennis bracelet a little elevated. We have about a minute left now. So last call. We'll be here for a few minutes after we go off the air, helping you out, taking your phone calls, answering your questions, helping place those orders orders as well. So feel free to give us a call right now. Jot down that number so you know how to reach us here as we go off the air in just a few short seconds. Of course, tomorrow we kick off at 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central Time, and 1 p.m. Eastern. So we hope to see you all back early tomorrow here for our fabulous Sunday, and we'll have an incredible live 3-hour show. Thank you again for being with us today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for shopping. Keep calling because we're going to be here. I have a feeling look like a lot of busy phone lines out there. Thanks so much. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great rest of your Saturday and keep calling at LGM. See you guys tomorrow.